Well, good evening, everybody.
Hello, Eagle Nation.
So, Derek and Steve here bringing the game live from Cashion. This is going to be a fun time tonight. Cashion, the number 2 team in the state.
Yes.
Eagles coming in number 13.
Yes.
Eagles undefeated. Cashion with 1 loss already.
Exactly, Steve. And don't forget to say, last year's state champs.
Yep.
So they're the king of the hill right now.
Defending state champs here.
And it's been a lot of hype around this ball game, Steve.
Yep.
And we've been waiting for it all week. And,
sure have.
So we're ready to get it kicked off. And after tonight, we'll see where we're at as a program.
We've got about 14 minutes to what's supposed to be kickoff time here. Folks, we're set up on top of Cashion's press booth amongst the big PA community loudspeakers, so there's going to be a little bit of sound interference going on, right. but we're going to bring you this game anyway.
We are. And Steve and I want to give a shout out to Deandra Incorporated for making these shirts for us.
Amen.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. I think you look sharp, partner.
You too.
All right. And then we're here in a few minutes, like he said. We're going to bring in a special guest here who's come back to town, one of the alumni, one of the most decorated Watonga Eagles, I would say, of all time, basically.
Yeah.
And he's joined us. He talked to the team last night, so we'll get and see how he's feeling tonight and catch up with him a little bit.
Well, it's going to be a treat. It's going to be a treat.
And he'll let us know what's going on. And as we speak, he's coming up here. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, like Steve said, just be patient. Be patient with us on the sound system. We're right here. Anytime you're on the road, they're going to put you,
Yep.
We don't have the comforts of our own home or our Watonga Stadium. So we're in Cashion. We're going to bring it to you the best way we can. Okay, the best way we can, but please just be patient with the sound. But I know my guy Steve will have us ready.
Well, folks, without further ado, we've got a special guest in the booth here with us. So, Derek, I'm going to let you do the honors here.
All right.
I'm going to hand him the headset.
All right. Go ahead and put the headset on. How you doing, boss? Testing? Can you talk? Testing? Here we go. Good to see you, man.
Good to
How
see
you doing, Travis?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
How you doing, Travis?
Good.
Hey, Eagle Nation, ladies and gentlemen out there, I am standing next to a Watonga football legend, and he has come back home this week. He's actually talked to the team. He's actually been at the pep rally. He's done everything as an alumni I'm asking all of you guys out there to do. So without further ado, Mr. Travis Hartfield. Like I said, I could sit here until the second half and tell you all the high school accomplishments this man has had. Okay, so we won't do that.
Cashion Public Schools would like to welcome you to Cashion Field.
One of the most decorated high school football players of all time. Again, Travis, so thanks for joining us. And Travis, I'm going to start off. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm going to start off with
tonight's game after a 46-41 win last week at Minco. Cashion enters tonight's game with a record of 3-1, including a 47-0
Travis,
win.
now I was told a story today that you were headed to Nebraska.
At this time, we would like you to
Is that a true story?
Join Cashion.
Yes, actually, Nebraska, Colorado, and believe it or not, OU. Those were the choices that I was looking forward to. Because it fit me the best.
Right. Okay. And so, why'd you choose the Cowboys?
Coach Jones had a private plane fly to Watonga.
Okay. That'll do it right there, huh?
And then the pilot actually let me drive, let me fly the plane while we were up there.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
he let you fly the plane?
Yeah, they kind of did it.
Yeah. That would too. You know what I mean? That's big time right there, my man.
Yeah, it was nice.
It is. And so OSU, did you finish up at OSU? Now, I was out in California. I didn't get a chance to see you win all your state championships. I didn't get a chance to see you be all state and do all the, amazing things you did in your high school career. And you and I, we go way back. We're family, so I remember seeing you here, you know. And so to see you blossom and to become into the high school athlete that you were, I mean, just tell us a little bit about your senior year.
Well, first off, that means a lot.
Yeah.
But my senior year was actually one of the most amazing years I ever had. It actually helped me to, one of the things I talked to the team about, it helped me realize that it wasn't so much the destination, but it was about the journey.
Okay.
Looking back on all the failures, all the things that didn't go right.
Right.
helped me get to where that senior year was exactly what it needed to be.
Exactly.
And so everything I learned under Coach Pick and Coach Coleman and the late Ron Moore and John Wofford and many others, as well as just growing up in, with my mom and dad, and then just the community of Watonga.
Exactly.
It made that senior year, it was what it needed to be for me to go to the next stage.
Well, good, man, and you did, and you kind of set the ball high for a lot of people afterwards, and there's nothing wrong with that, Travis. And so thanks for catching us up. Like I said, on a personal level, I didn't get a chance. I saw you your sophomore year, and it must have been just an amazing change coming your junior and senior year. You know what I mean? Because it's like, didn't you rush for 2,000 yards?
It was I think my junior and senior year, I had over 1,000 yards each one of those years, rushing and close to 2,000 passing each one. And the thing is, we may have played a handful of games in its entirety.
Exactly. But you know what I like most about you? What you become as a family man, and tell you an Eagle Nation, I'm sure is proud. Game here. Have you seen what this year, and give us a little opinion of what you think we're going to see tonight?
Well, I tell you, Corey Willis. You got to understand that you can be beat. 0. You got to beat me.
Right.
And so, and if you are not on your game, I'm going to, which I think Watonga is more than capable of doing.
Exactly.
Peter Abernathy, umpire Butch Kraft.
And now it's time for some football here.
Time for some football, Derek.
It's time for some football here. We got our captains going here, and Steven, let's get a little preview here of what we think we're going to see.
Well, so we're going to have Watonga faces a very good Cashion team again this year.
Yeah.
you. You can watch that for a couple minutes. We've got a technical matter or two to take care of. We'll do that in the background. You watch the pregame activities here. The Eagles are just about to come out, and then we'll come back to you on audio in just a few moments.
Yes, we will.
For Cashion, Seth Gilbert.
Kickoff.
Number 4, Nick Nabavi on the return for Cashion. Tackle made by number 13.
For night for football, I tell you what, this is Oklahoma fall
Cashion
football.
will take over
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cashion won the toss.
Back for Cashion, number 12, Ben Harmon.
At about our 38-yard line, they'll look to the side. Coach Shack, traditional. This doesn't change. Cashion's been running this since they were getting out of diapers. We got to make that tackle right there. We got to make that tackle, gang tackle, and that's what we're going to need all night long, Steve.
Yeah, so stop for just
Number 16,
about no
Mason
gain.
Yep.
Nice little
Tackle
catch out here in the flats.
Smith, no gain.
And we're swarming to the ball,
Second
and
down,
Steve,
10.
that's going to be super important for us tonight. Is to get to those little bubble screens that they got. Cashion never changes. Coach Shack, his program is just. I tell you what. If you remember Watonga back in the 90s, just think that now of Cashion.
Right.
And that's just real talk. He's developed a tremendously successful program, and they'll be here to play tonight. So they're going to hand the ball off. And a nice game tackle again by your Eagles. And out here, and that's a true defensive win, and we take that all day and get our guns out there on offense. So big play right here.
3-man front for the Eagles.
Yep. Let somebody step up and make a play. I thought that was offsides, but he's going to go deep. He's got a man in the corner. Deep out route.
That's going to be a first.
Yep. Number 19.
Harmon's pass complete to number 19.
First down plus about 5, so he's got 15.
Cashion, first down and 10.
And just a beautiful out route right there by Cashion. I mean, that's something they've been doing since 4th grade. And
Approximately a 13-yard gain.
Yeah, and LaGrasse right there. I mean, he just runs a beautiful, deep out cut, and the quarterback puts it on the middle, and they convert a big third down.
Quick pass.
Quick pass. Wait, yeah, okay. Number 12. Harmon's a little pumped up out there, Steve. He almost threw it up there with us. He's a little pumped up. Everybody realizes it's a big game. Nerves are going crazy right now. Everybody's supposed to, emotions, adrenaline, everything. This is football. Watonga's traveled well. Cashion, of course, always travels well, or they're home. They always support their team. 2nd and 10. Deep drop, another out route.
Quick pass.
Again, got to make that tackle.
And he does.
A white shirt. There you go, white shirt. Those are the tackles that have to be made tonight, Steve.
Absolutely. Pick up a 3 there, so that's going to put the ball on approximately the Eagle 43, 42.
Excuse me, 3 yards.
42 yard line. And just a great open field tackle right there, Steve.
Yeah, sure was.
And he's going to have to be ready for that all night. And again, advantage us. If you got four in the secondary, 4 on the offense versus our 4, I'm still going to take our 4. I don't care who we're playing, Steve.
White shirt using those long arms to wrap those feet up and doing a great job with that
Perfect tackling. He's come a long way in a short time. He's got
a lot of room. Ball down to the Eagle 15-yard line.
Right there. Counter. He followed his blocks, and it opened up nicely. Cashion driving early, looking like they're state champs. Watonga needs to make a stop here. Take some momentum. They'll hand the ball off again, and we're right there in the lobby. Good gang tackling. Yeah, nice Watonga Eagles.
Nice job there. They saw that, read that well.
I saw it, read it well. And Steve, what I like about his body language. Tackle right now.
I think it's going to be about 4th and 1 here. 4th and inches.
It's
about 4th and,
fourth down and 1.
4th and 1. They're going to rush to the line of scrimmage, and that's just to try to see if they can jump somebody off. He'll look over here at his coach, get the play. They're going to go for it. And he gets it right up the middle. Yeah, let's go now, Steve.
Yep.
And that's it. One thing I can say, Steve, is we've been here before.
Certainly.
Last week's comeback was amazing. I mean, oh my God, the second half was one of the best comebacks. I don't know if you missed it. You can always go back and watch it on WatongaEagles.tv. But
so folks really did hate missing that game and not being able to bring it to you. We were married off my daughter, my oldest daughter,
exactly.
and
congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, and to her and to him. We got the halftime score, and that didn't sound so good.
No, it didn't.
And then we didn't get any more information because we were doing all kinds of reception stuff and all that.
Yeah.
Didn't get any more information until we got the final. So you're going on at a wedding reception.
Right, so you're just like, no sweat, huh? Nico, no problem. No, it wasn't that easy, Steve. It wasn't that easy. It was when people come back, these kids showed a lot of heart, and they woke up and they grew up in that game, and they're going to have to grow up even faster now.
Oh, yeah. Well, games like that are a huge learning experience for people.
No doubt. I mean, you take it as a tool and know that you got, the character and the hearts to come back.
Set to kick off for Cashion, number 8, Bryson Hogan.
For Watonga is going to be Sanders.
Number 1, Chris Sanders.
And we'll see if Cashion decides to kick to him or kick away. We got Dunn, white shirt back there. Our playmakers are back there. We'll see what Cashion decides. They're going to go onside, and we get the ball with great field position.
We're going to cover it up.
Yep.
Onside kick.
About the 48-yard line here.
Yep. Great field position for us.
Speed on the recovery.
Coach Shaq, he'll try to sneak one in there on you every now and again. But we'll take that right now with this offense. And now you get to see Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson, amazing comeback last week. All these young men, offensive line, everybody stepped up in the second half. And
for Watonga,
we'll see where we're at right now.
Joe Jackson.
Deep. Dunn, Sanders on the corners. So we got Laundry, and it's going to be a false start here. I didn't see it, Steve.
Didn't either, but referee saw something.
Dead ball, false start, the call against the Eagles.
The Eagles are going to start this off first and 15.
Yep. First down and 15. We're okay. We got the playmakers to you know what I mean, Steve?
You betcha.
To make it back up. 15 yards has not been a problem for us all year. So adversity is something that we've been able to overcome, and hey, it's early, first quarter. We're playing football in Oklahoma. Cashion, America, baby. Jackson deep, looking for Dunn. Got him.
Nice
Beautiful pass and catch. I tell you what, man, that chemistry between Dunn and Jackson has gotten so much better each week.
Yeah, and it's going to be fun to watch how Jackson spreads that ball around.
Yes.
He loves to hit Sanders too.
Exactly.
It's going to be fun here.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Great job great route, great throw, just a great football play right there.
We haven't seen our look with our all 4 of our receivers in yet, so we haven't seen Dakota Morris.
We'll see how they'll adjust them. Now you got. Here we go with Joe Jackson, the option. And Joe, they're right on him. Maybe could have pitched that, but.
Well, they're going to key on Joe tonight. So everybody's going to be looking to see what Joe does.
Right.
Joe Jackson.
And if he's hanging on the ball that long, they're going to.
Well, they read it perfect, and that's practice, that's film, Steve. I mean, again, I've been saying all year, these tendencies, these coaches, they watch hours and hours of game film, so they Cashion look ready for that option play. Huge play right here for Watonga.
So 3rd and about 6?
Yep, I would say about 3rd and 6. You got Sanders, Dunn on the same side with Dakota Morris. Jackson deep. Got Dunn. Beautiful catch.
First down.
That's going to be a first down. Oh, is that a fumble or was he down?
They're saying down.
He was down. Referee called it down, and that's going to be enough, looks like, for a first down.
Jackson pass complete.
Nice connection between Dunn and Jackson right there.
Yep.
And that was a big-time throw right there.
It was a big-time throw into coverage. Right in the middle of the secondary.
Exactly. Right in the middle.
Dunn leaps up there, does his basketball leap, comes down the rebound. So.
Right. Just a terrific athlete in DeAndre Dunn.
Yeah, you talked about the chemistry between those two and it growing, and it is. Right?
Yeah.
That play right there was one more piece of that
exactly.
story.
And then that continues tonight. We're going to be hard to stop. Handoff, Joe. Ball comes out. He improvises like he always does. It's like it was going to be a quarterback draw of some sort. Didn't really
Jackson, the keeper.
Get the mesh between him and the Caminator.
Brought down by
a little problem.
Folks, I don't know if you saw that up close or not, but not every pair of hands on earth can just snatch that ball back out of the air and take off with it.
Exactly.
Joe Jackson's hands did it well.
Joe Jackson, JJ, he's special. He's a special young athlete, and we're glad he's in our program. For those of you who don't know, Joe is Watonga made, baby. He's come through the system all the way from grade school all the way to right now his senior year and turned into a fine young man.
Yep.
Deep. Jackson looking. He's got Sanders. He's got somebody out there. He makes the
Looking up right there at the very last. So Sanders caught that ball and they hit him in the side and knocked it out of his hand.
Yep. I know he wishes he had.
We got a little laundry on the field here. They're calling holding on the Eagles.
It would have came back anyway. Steve, but just a great throw by Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
good job, Joe Jackson.
We got behind the secondary. That's got to be concerning for Cashion right now. Again, you pay too much attention to Dunn. We do have Sanders in white shirt.
Right.
And Dakota Morris. Caminator, offensive line.
All of which have caught passes this year so
exactly.
far. And a couple of those guys have run the ball quite a few times too. So.
Offensive line, this group here. We'll mention their names here in a minute with the Lomanics and Smith
will bring up second down
and Duenas and the boys on the line of scrimmage. They're going to need to protect Joe. And sometimes you're just going to get caught for infractions like that, especially on the road.
Yeah, looking at 2nd and 19 here.
Yep. It's okay. Jackson makes someone miss.
Hit early.
Yep. And they're all over him. They're stripping the ball.
Jackson driving for another 2 or 3 yards.
And make some positive yards out of this.
Yep.
So
number 8.
3rd and long, Steve.
Joe Jackson.
Yeah, so he didn't get a lot there, but that's a little moral victory that he can put in his pocket. He shoved his way through a few more yards, even though he got hit right at the line or before it. So.
3rd down, 17.
Right. So let's dial one up here, Coach Watson. He's been doing a great job with this all year. All right, we're 2-down territory, looks like to me, especially in a game of this kind of magnitude. So let's go, Joe. Where's our playmakers at? And try to get some of this yardage back. And it's a bubble screen. Beautiful catch by DeAndre Dunn. He's got room. Nice job, DeAndre. Beautiful.
So he's going to get back up to the point where he's going to have about 5 yards to go. It's going to be 4th and 5. You go for it here, Derek. What do you do? You're on the Wildcat 36-yard line?
Oh, no, there's no question, Steve. You're going for this. Oh, yeah, you go for this. I mean, the last play, that screen play is going to be there all night with the defense that they're running. So that was a great call. I told you, Coach Watson, hats off. Great call. And he's probably got one in his pocket here. He's going to need you. That's offsides, and he got him. That's coaching, Steve.
So that was 4th and 4.
That's coaching right there.
It's going to be a 5-yard.
Yep. So it can be forget that. Call right there. Oh, that would have been a big one right there.
He'll be thinking about that one when he's 80.
Yep, but we got to shake it off and make another play.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay? We got to have a quick memory.
He's done a good job of that this year. He's been playing hard football no matter what happens. So
he's a good kid, good athlete, got a lot of good heart. He'll have more opportunities like that to make it up. But again, nice call over there by Coach Watson.
3rd and 7 here.
Jackson deep. He's got Dunn. Actually, he's going to go to Sanders. Sanders is going to stretch it out now.
Sanders is going to get about 3 out of that or 4, so it's going to be 4th and 2.
Yep. Yeah, Steve, he had DeAndre Dunn open in the corner over there. I've seen that. He had DeAndre Dunn open in the corner. Joe just decided to go the other way. But this is going to be a huge play right here, and this is where Joe Jackson, you got on our team. We got to protect him. Give him some time, and again,
one thing's for sure, when you got 21 people standing in front of you and between you and where you want to throw that ball, sometimes it's a little hard to see that receiver that's out there that's open.
Exactly. Jackson deep, huge play, 4th down. Up the middle, Joe Jackson, yes, make him miss.
It's going to go all
beautiful run right there by Joe Jackson. Again, Coach, I tell you what, Coach Watson dialing up some beautiful plays over there. And that's going to bring 1st and goal for your Watonga Eagles here. And if the band was here, they should be playing right now, Steve, because that was a huge conversion right now.
Cashion defense coordinator will have to pay attention to that. Not that he wasn't already. He's been looking for that, I'm sure, in film all week, been talking about that. Joe Jackson carrying the ball, and there's, a little bit of evidence.
Exactly. Joe got him. And that's going to be right down to about the 1.5. That's DeAndre Dunn.
Yep. He's
going to spot him on the 2. So I don't know if you saw the coverage from the distance there, folks, but that was some spectacular defense right there. There was a hand in there, and then Dunn caught the ball anyway, even though there was a big old paw in front of his face from behind him.
Hey, Dunn is catching everything right now. He is not dropping anything, and Joe's putting down the money. Joe with the poise to stay in the pocket. The rush was coming. The blitz was coming. He stayed in there and fired it to his favorite target. Now, we've got 3 shots here. Tie this ball game back up. Jackson, again. They're going to stand him up.
So
no go.
Number 8, Jackson on the keeper.
I like to call those, Steve.
I
do too. That's going to bring up. Was that not a first down?
It was not a first down. We had a first and goal. So it's 3rd and goal. So we got 2 plays to get in the end zone. I'm confident in our guys, and especially confident in our coach, Watson, to dial up something here and tie this ball game up or take the lead. Sanders to your right, Dunn to your left, Dunn in motion. Looks like man coverage. Uh-oh. A flag on the play. Yes, late hit. That was dirty right there. A late hit. That's going to be a first down and personal foul. And I tell you what, that's something Jackson's going to have to be worried about all year long.
Yeah, so he had basically a blitz coming in from the left side there, and Jackson didn't see it coming. Nobody picked it up, and he had a clear path. Jackson let go of the ball and took a pretty good shot there.
Exactly. He did exactly what a quarterback is supposed to do. Stay in the pocket and try to make a delivery.
First down and goal.
And this time, the little yellow laundry lends our way. Dunn again in motion. Caminator right up the middle. He is going to be stopped about the inch-yard line.
Yeah, it's not very far off, about an
inch-yard line.
Down, and the Eagles were able to convert. And, it wasn't like a Hail Mary, this is our last shot, last chance at it. The Eagles were able to just, do their thing, push the ball, run the ball when they need to. That one run by Joe Jackson was just key. That picked up a first down for us when we really needed it. And got our passing game going here. I'm liking where the Eagles are going.
Well, I'm just liking the fight. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm liking the fight. Okay, you're the state champs. You came out, hit us in the mouth, and let you know this is not going to be a one-round fight. You know what I mean? We're going to be here all night, and you're going to have to stop us too. We got to figure out find a way to stop their running back number 4. He's been a problem today. Mr. Nabavi looked good on that first drive, so I'm sure Coach Park and his coaches have talked about that, and we'll see if he makes some adjustments to that counter play they've been running and get the ball back. Because this could be one of those games, Steve, whoever has the ball last.
Could be. Very well could be. May come down to whoever gets one stop.
Yep. There you go. Nice crowd out here tonight, Steve. Tonga faithful, I'll tell you what. Traveling well. Traveling very, very well.
It's Jersey Day. You can see the jerseys over there in the stands. I'd love to see it.
Exactly. See the jerseys. You can see the alumni coming out. Not too far from the city, Oklahoma City. Most of the alumni live in the city. I hope the alumni listening out there who were not able to make it, hope you're enjoying a good football game because we got one. And probably let that go out of bounds.
Yep. So that'll be a little penalty on the Eagles.
On the Eagles. But, now it's time for our defense to step up.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about just a minute ago. This game very well could come down to who gets a stop or who gets the most stops out of the whole thing,
Steve, I'm looking at the Cashion offensive line. Now, they're not overly huge. They're not big as Minko, but they know the system so well.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like the counter play, those screens, the little things like that they've been running since Pee Wee ball. They just do it so precise. You know what I mean? So it doesn't. If your technique is, on point, then you don't always have to have size.
So the Wildcats going to start from their own 35, 1st and 10 here. About 31 seconds to go in the first quarter, so they'll get a play. Probably won't get 2, but good here.
And they'll look to the sideline here. See what Coach Shack's going to come up with. Harmon deep back. I'm in the Bobby. Bobby had a great series. That first series. They'll fake it to him this time. Harmon will keep it. Pick up some good yardage, Steve.
Yep, he's going to pick up that 8.
Hit Harmon on the carry.
And that was a little...
Second by number 5, Morris.
Little RPO right there, a little repass option.
Second down and 2.
Harmon's a good football player. Bavadi's a good football player. Number 19 is good football player so far I'm seeing, Steve. Cashion just always comes back and just reloads.
Yeah.
Tell you what. Second and short. Let's go, Eagles. We need to stop. And that's going to be your quarter.
Into the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter of play.
Cashion leads 7-6. They're going to have the ball on their own 43, 44-yard line. Between the 43 and the 44.
Right.
So we'll call it 43, and they'll be back in action here on the other side of the field in just a minute. So a very well-coached Cashion Wildcat team.
Yeah.
We knew that, they're state champions from last year. Coach Wilson down there, a lot of folks may or may not know, coached at Geary for several years.
Okay.
He lived here in Cashion and drove to Geary to coach the football team there.
Okay.
And so, Coach Wilson, well known by quite a few, Western Oklahoma folks.
Right.
And, he got the job here a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, I think, and has had, nothing but success over here, too.
Right.
And so just, you can see it on the field, very well coached.
Very well coached team, very sound, fundamentally sound, offense, defensively. What I see in the first quarter is that athletically still in our secondary, is our strength. But I've heard about Coach. At one. But yeah, he's a very, very good football coach. Ready to play. But like I said, I thought those two penalties on Cashion really brought some life into us. Extra boost to, you're not superhuman. You know what I mean? You're not superhuman. You make mistakes just like we do. So we'll get ready for a great second quarter. First quarter still.
So we'll be looking at second down and about 43.
Right.
Cashion with the ball.
Cashion with the ball and doing really.
Holding on the Wildcats.
All right, holding on Cashion, so they'll move them back. They'll move Cashion back 10 yards. They're driving.
So both of these teams looking just, like business football teams out here.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of over emotion. You don't see a whole lot of, football.
Yeah.
And very
10-yard penalty.
And it's like you said, that's well said, Steve. Well said. They're focused. Both teams just look very, very focused. The nerves are still there. They should be gone by now, but I see they're still there a little bit. And Cashion making some mistakes, and we'll take it. And now we need to get the ball back.
So first and, oh my goodness, it's
that's another flag. Is that going to be there? They're going to push him back a little bit more.
Okay. Dead ball, false
It's going to be first and a whole lot here.
Yep. Coach Check got to be frustrated with that right now. Those are
5-yard penalty.
It's going to be first and only.
First down at 28.
So right now you want to look at screens. You want to look at screens. Something that time. It was just we had no pass rush, and he's a good athlete back there, quarterback.
Fast. Yep. He's fast. He's hard to get a hold of, and he's fast. So
exactly.
Our linemen were able to break through and break free, and pressure him and make an attempt.
Right.
But he's just a little bit faster.
They just challenge your open field tackling so hard, and it's just such a brilliant offensive scheme. Harmon deep. He's got a man open. Touchdown. Cashion.
Fast. Complete.
Right now having no problems with Watonga's defense.
Cashion going to move to 13.
Wildcat.
13 to 6 with 10-19 to go in the first half here.
Yep. Nice another drive. Good job. Nice drive by your quarterback right there. Quarterback bubble screens for Cashion. And again, like I said, we've got to make those open field tackles, Steve.
So we talk a lot about how Joe is such a threat to other teams, to their defenses, with his ability to run the ball, throw the ball, and everything else. Harmon's the same type athlete.
Yep. Just a different body style.
Yep. They're going to miss
that.
that.
They're going to miss that. Huge miss right there. That could come back to Harlem.
Yep. So it's a 7-point ball game, folks. 13 to 6.
Yep, exactly. So we're a touchdown and a 2-point conversion from taking the lead. So, hey, it's a football game. They're the state champs. We knew it was going to happen. They're going to score. I didn't think they would come in here and shut them out. Did you, Steve?
No. Cashion's moving the ball well. The Eagles are moving the ball well. This is going to come down, I think, to if somebody can get a takeaway or a big stop, that may be ball game. That may be how this ends up.
Steve, and we're talking about this early in the second quarter, but you're right, because these are two powerful offenses right here. We might be looking at two of the best offenses in Class A right now. Of course, we haven't seen them. Cashion has seen a couple teams, but just, again, another impressive drive. Nothing really spectacular. They're not going over the deep. They're just throwing it out here to bubble screens and making you tackle.
The speed of Cashion's offense is going to be hard to deal with for our defense. So, Derek, how do you deal with that? Coaching wise, what things are you looking to do when an offense has all that speed?
Yeah.
And you're having trouble stopping them run, or you're having trouble stopping them, when it comes to coverage in secondary.
Yeah. Well, you can't sit back, and that's just my opinion. My professional coaching opinion. You can't sit back. Okay. I'm taking away those bubble screens. You're gonna have to beat me with your running back. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yep.
I got people on the line. I got my corners are up on the line of scrimmage. And my safeties are walking up, and I'm gonna believe I'm faster in the backfield than you are. Okay. But to sit back and let them just keep dumping, open field tackling, that's hard to do all game.
Sure. And what we've seen so far is
this is going to go to Dunn here.
Dunn's going to take that and run with it.
He's going to make a little move. Good coverage right there by Cashion, but Watonga will get the ball. Steve, at about the 33-yard line?
Yep, about 31.
So
what we've seen so far is Cashion catches the ball, and then we have an opportunity to make the stop within 5 yards of when the catch is made.
Right.
After that first tackle is blown, then they chew up yards fast.
Right.
So I think that's what we're going to have to work the hardest on, is getting a hold of that runner, that receiver, when he catches that ball immediately after the catch.
Right, exactly. And Steve, here we go. Joe Jackson deep. Corner.
We're going to lose a couple of yards there.
Yeah, going to lose a couple of yards there.
Watching for it.
Looked like you really couldn't get going. Play right there. Looked like a little power play there. the guts of Coach Watson and his staff here, believing that traditionally here he's been really good in these situations this part of the year. Let's get the snap and catch the and let's run the ball.
Here we go.
Huge play.
For all the marbles, folks.
Jackson deep.
Gonna pass.
Yeah, he's gonna run. He can run for this, but he's gonna go deep, and that's just not a good decision, Joe.
So that's gonna fall short.
Yep.
Jackson's pass.
Cashion gonna take over on the Eagle 40.
Yep. That's your speed right there.
Yeah.
You know?
So Joe.
Yep.
If he.
Right. Exactly.
But I love to see Joe trusting his arm too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna mistrust it.
Nope.
And gold with it all year.
And he's been no doubt. He's carrying this all year. You know, one bad decision. They're not having any problems. I think it's really that they're pushing them back. It's just, they're pulling these linemen, and they're very athletic, and they know where to go. And that's half the battle right there. And they're looking like state champions tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We need a big play. We need a turnover. Harmon, deep. Can throw a screen out here. Got to make that tackle. Quota Morris. Flag out here. I'm going to get a holding out here on D. Going back toward
holding is the call against Cashion.
Pushing back, and really the only thing stopping Cashion right now is the yellow flag, Steve. So we need to tighten up on D. And I believe in these guys. You guys you've proven over and over that you can make open field and gang tackles, and that's what you're going to have to do.
We'll bring up 2nd down and 7.
One thing to note, the flags are there for a reason. So if you're going to play a little bit of sloppy football, it's gonna hurt you. So that's what Cashion's got working against it right now.
Yep, you're right. A sack. There it is. He dropped it.
White shirt almost. He thought he was going to be able to knock that one down.
I know.
But in reality, he didn't quite get the ball, but couldn't quite get there. And what he had was.
Right, sir.
They make a break on the ball, and that's what you're looking for.
Exactly. They're going to be picking on you all night, so you're going to have to be ready. So you have to be a playmaker on defense, and that was one opportunity. Just didn't go our way. I'm glad he missed the ball and didn't run 100 yards. Harmon just not been able to stop all night. Great moves. This guy, I tell you what, this kid here.
Really good. All the way down to Eagle 15.
Yeah.
Gain good for a Cashion. First down and 10.
And just playing in a beautiful position. I didn't. He did. And from the scrimmage, he's come a long way. You know, you got to come a long way. But in football, you got to finish the play. You know, even on defense. Play and he'll be okay. You know, keep his head up. He's young. You know, this ball game will teach him a lot. And Cashion, you know, of course they're going to pick on someone other than Dunn. So it looks like it will be white shirt tonight. So shake it off. We still got a football game. Don't forget last week, folks. Same situation. We came back and scored 40 in the second half. So stay with us.
7:18 to go here in the second quarter. 20-6. Cashion Wildcats.
Correction on the extra point was
Watonga
number
Eagles.
6, Chandler Christensen.
Wildcats will be kicking off to Watonga left or right here in just a moment. So they got their stop.
Yep.
We need to go score to respond.
No
and
doubt.
then we need a stop of our own.
And you know, Steve, I'm sitting there looking at that, and you know, from my experience, you know, you got an explosive team like, you know, Cashion, the state champs, and they're scoring like that with ease. You might want to get some little ball. You know what I mean, Steve? Like, keep the ball a little bit, and you know. They better. He can. Right there, about the
30-yard line, 31.
Yeah.
Maybe 32. He's walking.
He's walking up.
A little in our favor every step.
I know, about the 33, and so now, Steve.
Yep.
How would we respond? A little bit faster and harder and get him a lead blocker.
That's one thing that Cashion does do very, very, very well. They put a big man out in front of whoever's going to run the ball. Often it's Harmon, and he makes enough space. Harmon is very patient.
Right.
So we need a little of here.
Yeah. And you know, Joe stepping up in the pocket. He's going to go deep. He's got him. He's got Sanders. Oh, this time Sanders can't make the catch. A little bit overthrown, but great move right there. And that's what you love about Joe Jackson, his improvisation. He can improvise, and it's called a scramble play. You know, when the original route's not there, you go right into scramble mode. Okay, so he's the guy that goes deep, and he had him. Just needed a little bit more on the football. Big down right here.
3rd and 7, Eagle 37-yard line.
Okay. Looks like they're going to stack the receivers over here. Leave Jackson over there by himself. They're going to double him over here. Somebody's open over here, Joe. Oh, we're not. We're just no. That's interference.
Jackson's pass.
Well, I don't think it's pass interference because it's behind the line of scrimmage, Steve.
In coverage for the Wildcats, number 4. Nick the
ball fell short of the line.
Down and
we're just looking like we're guessing out there.
Yeah, a little bit confused.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of confusion, so we're gonna have to just lean on our defense here and try to stay in this ball game. And I'm confident we are. Let's go, boys. Pick it up.
So Jackson back to punt here.
We know how explosive we can be. We just got to calm down and quit trying so hard. We know who Cashion is. Good kick by Joe Jackson.
Yep. It's fielded about the.
That's going to go to one of their better receivers. Nice there by Dunn.
Nice tackling,
Nice
guys.
tackle right there.
So Dunn chases him down halfway across the field and gets him to stop. And as he tries to cut back, then a host of Eagles take him down.
Exactly. And that's Dunn in number 19, too. Probably the best receivers and best athletes on both teams. Kind of talking back and forth there, I'm loving this. This is football. Hey, I'm not liking the score. But
nope.
But we need to find ourselves right now here on defense. And
Wildcats take over first down and 10 on their own 26-yard line.
And we look like we're out in the same defense. It looks like Cashion. It'll get the play from Coach Shack. He looks over the defense and knows exactly what he wants. 19, bubble screen, out to him. We got to get there. And that's better.
Yep.
Wide Steed right there, number 44.
So that looks like the defense we played in the first quarter.
Exactly. And you know who made that play right there? Dakota Morris.
Yeah.
Dakota Morris makes that play right there because he makes the guy turn back in. And that's all you need. Turn him back into your help.
Yep. We talked about that a lot last year about, watching guys, kind of get in a lane and veer the runner back into the defense.
Exactly, Steve. Exactly. So, positive for us. They'll come back to it. Like I said, this is Coach Shack. He's not going to change anything. Harmon's been balling tonight. This kid, I tell you what, Cashion, he's going to get it off to the running back on the floor. He's got lots of room in the hole. He's going to continue to go. He got one man to beat. Great stiff arm. And I tell you what.
Cashion picking up a long gainer there. All the way down to the Eagle 41-yard line, 42-yard line.
Gain good for a Cashion. First down and 10.
Just doing anything they want right now, Steve.
Yeah.
The running game's working. The screen game's working.
Everything's starting to kind of click for Cashion here.
Yep. We need a blitz. We need a big play. Give it right back to him. Step up. There we go. There's some leather. And that's what's it going to take. You're going to have to bring it to these boys. And I saw that up here, Steve. Somebody's hurt, but you know what? They went hard.
Yep.
And I'm looking down. I don't see Wyatt Steed. It could be Wyatt Steed.
Can't see the number of the player that's taking a knee there.
Trying to see who this is. I know he filled the hole very fast and was the first one to make contact. But I'm not catching the number from up here. And it is Wyatt Steed. It's our middle linebacker. Good to see him walking off.
Yeah.
A lot of this is going to come on him. Let's hope he's okay first. Let's hope his health is okay. Nothing's wrong. And let's get him back in the football game and fire him up because he can help us out with number 4. Does that make sense?
Sure does. Good to see him walking off with his own power.
Yep.
Looking good over there.
Looking
not
good.
Anything.
Exactly. It looks like he, possible return. Looks like he might got a little stinger right there. He brought it. We see it on replay at home.
3-yard gain on the play. Second down and 7.
He brought it, and that's what you got to do. Now we got Cole and Morris back there. So Trenton Cole, sophomore, just growing up, learning. He's going to have to step up now. Now it's your turn. These young guys are going to have to grow up fast. Fake. Beautiful play.
Yeah, and a great catch there.
Yep, great catch call right there.
19.
Harmon's pass, complete to number 19, laid in the gas, tackled by number 4, Phoenix, white shirt.
Yeah, and that's a matchup we might need to look at. Good job by Phoenix.
They're gonna.
It's going to be third.
Gain good for a Cashion.
Yeah, they're moving the chains.
And 10.
I thought they would. It was so close.
Yeah, first down for Cashion. Cashion, shotgun, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Looking for out route. Got to make that tackle. Phoenix white shirt doesn't make it. We got to make tackles, Dylan. We got to tackle. Just no question. We got to tackle.
Saving the score there, but they're down on the 4. It's going to be first and goal from the 4. So, Derek, there's something here that we're seeing that we didn't see the previous games. The Eagles are having trouble tackling here in the open field. So they've been a very, very solid open field tackling team, but they're up against a very difficult to tackle team here.
Exactly. Vetta, no problem. He walks in.
Walks right in, so that's going to put the Wildcats up by a lot, by 3 touchdowns.
Wildcat, touchdown.
Now I'm looking at body language, Steve, of our team, of our Eagles, okay, right now. Now, this is a true test right here. 2 weeks in a row, you've had to come back from double-digit deficits. Looks like that's what the case is tonight. So we did it last week. Of course, we're playing a very much more explosive team than Minko. But that's got to be the approach, and that's got to do it.
So your score is 27 to 6. 4:17 left in the second quarter.
Cashion 27.
Cashion will be kicking the ball away to the Eagles here in just a minute. So the Eagles having a tough time here defensively.
Yep.
And now offensively. The very first drive, the Eagles moved the ball very well, very efficiently. And they kept the ball for a long time. It was a long drive.
Yep.
Got the ball all the way down to the goal line, and then were able to punch it in. And haven't been able to find pay dirt since. So
Nope. And it's just drop passes, little key things like in the game like this you have got to be able to do. Does that make sense? You got to be on point. And so, like I said, I believe in our team. Took us a while to wake up last week, and we're definitely going to have to do it again today. So stay with us, folks. A lot of people might have tuned off last week, and you missed a great comeback. So hang in there.
Set to kick off for Cashion number 8, Bryson Hogan back to receive for the Eagles. Number 1, Chris Sanders.
Sanders deep. Cashion will kick it off. Had no problems. Kick it right to Dunn. They're going to keep kicking it over there. He's going to take one back. Just good special team open field tackle right there by
Cashion, a good tackling team too. I mean, there's a reason why they're the defending state champion. They're good in all areas of the ball.
I
mean, all areas of the game.
Oh, you can make it. This team will be in third, fourth round. You know what I mean? Looking to try to, measuring. That catch, DeAndre Dunn, he does, yes!
So
double coverage, that was the kind of
and that you said it just right, Derek. That was over double coverage.
Exactly.
So Dunn going up and making just a spectacular play.
He's a spectacular player and knows.
There's a flag on the play.
Yeah, it looks like.
Oh, it did. So.
Yeah, it looks like it was somebody was lined up the wrong way before the ball was snapped. Yeah.
It'll be a false start on
It'll be a false start. Yeah.
So 1st and 15.
That's all right. That's all right. He'll take it, and it'll be 1st and 15, like you say, Steve. And I need to get the ball back to Jackson. He needs. DeAndre has brought his A game to. Cornerback has a chance. This is no, to me, in my anybody on Cash's team, you got that's the well. And if that's the matchup, I gotta make it work. Oh.
Caught. So, the finesse of keeping it away from the
Real talk. Because you do not want to. So we need Dakota Morris. Oh, there's a. Thank you. That's good. Joe Jackson. The crowd is complaining about. That is a offensive pass. That's defensive pass interference all day long, and a break for the Watonga Eagles. They'll walk that off, and that should give us a first down, Steve. Yep, it is.
Yep.
All right, so we're driving, we're moving, and if it's me, Steve. Yeah, state champs feeling themselves a little bit after the play. They want to beat Watonga really, really bad. You can tell. They're great football players, making good plays, but your discipline is not coming right now, and that's to our advantage. And again, it couldn't happen in a better time for us, Steve-O.
Cashion going to call our players in and have a talk here.
Yep. I think the refs are.
Talked about one of my favorite players of all time, Mr. Barry. How humble he was on the field. His standard statement, his moniker, act like you've been there.
Right. Exactly.
Epitomizes, kind of who I've always wanted to be, and
no doubt,
quite a guy to look up to right there.
Oh yeah.
And I know that's where the coaching staffs on both sides of this ball want their kids to be.
Yeah. Right.
But man, when you get a good play like that, it's easy to get really excited.
It is, and especially a ball game like this. You got an undefeated team coming into your house. You know what I'm saying? You're the defending state champs. I mean, and these guys. I mean, let's just face it. I mean, they're a good football team, and they know it. You know, they know it, and they want Watonga to do it. And a lot of this game is mental. You make a good stick like that, and you start to say, getting DeAndre Dunn's head about coming over the middle a little bit. You know what I mean, Steve? So that's what that's all about. But you got to keep your head. And Watonga's too good of a football team. We are way too good of an explosive offensive team to be giving us these penalties like this. So trying to see where they're spotting the ball. I think we're going to be in the red zone here, Steve. And 2 plays, at the 20-yard line.
Yep.
In business here, Steve.
So would really like to see the Eagles walk away with a score here.
Yep.
They really
they need it. It would put them within reach still after halftime.
He needs to calm down a little bit.
5-yard penalty.
Or maybe it was just, excuse me, I'll take that back, Caminator. With Sanders out there doing push-ups. Exactly, because Cashion, here we go. You can already tell on the right side they're setting up something over here with Harmon. He's going to keep it. He's been beating us all night. We got to make that play to Dakota Morris, and that's just way too many yards on first down.
He's talking about number 5, Dakota.
So what we got now, okay?
Good for a Cashion first down and 10.
Just the true quarterback power, And they're pulling guys around, true quarterback power. He's getting behind his big offensive lineman like he's the running back, and we don't have our linebackers are not there.
So we got a little 3-receiver set out here to the right.
Yep. Be careful for something tricky here. That's going to be a false start, okay? On Cashion, that'll back them up. It'll help us out.
Totally flag on the play.
Folks, this has been a very penalized football game so far.
So far for two very good teams, huh?
Yeah.
Dead ball.
A lot of nerves, a lot of adrenaline. People trying too hard. I think our guys are just trying a little bit too hard, and they just have never been. Your body, they're young. Their body just has never been in these type of moments.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, they're going to learn from this, and our program is still rightly going in the right direction. Oh,
we jumped over
we'll
there.
get it right back. Kel Smith.
Totally flag on the play. Dead ball. Encroachment.
What I do like,
against the Eagles.
Derek, is we're going to head not into the locker room probably. This is a place where you probably go sit on the sideline and get some coaching over there in the grass. But we're going to head into halftime here, and if the Eagles defense can stave off a score, here, which I think they should be able to. This isn't a deficit that's not overcomable.
Oh,
this
no way. We got the playmakers to do it. He's going to go try Dunn over here. He's going to try Dunn over here. Good job, DeAndre Dunn. Now that's how you play quarterback right
play
there.
On the ball there.
That's right. Yeah, Lagasse, I'll tell you what, that's not Phoenix White shirt. Okay?
No, that's a matchup I like to see right
me
there.
too.
Lagasse
I like
being their best receiver, Dunn being our best quarterback.
Exactly. Let's put good on good.
Athlete on athlete. That was fun.
Good on good. Great job, DeAndre. Good defensive play right there. That's how you play cornerback right there, DeAndre.
We got the same matchup lining up here on the right side again.
And it's probably going to come that way again. So be ready, DeAndre. Something tricky. But again, I like the matchup.
Cashion changing things up here at the last moment.
Harmon, again, you got to get him right there. You got to make that tackle.
Boy, his feet are alive.
He just does not like to go down.
Number 12, Ben Harmon on the carry.
They're going to do a hurry up here.
Number 5, Dakota Morris. Gain good for a Cashion first down.
Hurry up here.
The ball on the Cashion 49.5, so it's not quite over the 50-yard line yet.
Yep.
Minute 29 left, 27-6 here in the second quarter. Cashion wanting to score.
Boom. Nice hit right there. But
Cashion.
And that's crucial for Cashion late in the half. So, Coach and we'll adjust, and I can guarantee you, Coach Shack is going to try to put 6 points up before halftime. So secondaries be on point. We got Dunn out here on Lagasse, sorry. They're trying to find Phoenix White shirt right now, so we probably need to go over there and empty. Dropped nothing tonight. Tonight made plays, and he's been the best receiver for Cashion tonight. And that's a play where you got Dunn's got a lot of meat coming at him. Running
hand off.
Got to make this tackle. Good tackle, DeAndre Dunn. Got to have it. Kept him in bounds.
It's going to get the first. Ball's going to be on the Eagle 35.
But number 2,
got 38 seconds left here in the second.
For a Cashion first down and 10.
And Cashion used one of their timeouts here.
Timeout, Cashion.
They have 3. So, like I said, Coach Sack is definitely going to try to put 6 points in. You know what would be huge right here, Steve, is just a stop before halftime.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, for some confidence. Just a stop before halftime, just for some confidence would go a long, long way, you know.
I would say that I would like to see Cashion get in a big hurry and us pick one off and take that momentum into halftime.
Right. Right.
But doggone it, they are careful with the ball, and they play a professional game.
They do. They're just a confidence, man. If you got confidence and chemistry, you understand what I'm saying? Confidence and chemistry, those are 2 valuable weapons.
I don't think I've seen a play tonight that didn't look like they had done it many hundreds of times.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you. And that's what I'm seeing. And we're looking like we're just running these plays for the first time this year, and they've been running them since junior high. And their confidence and the chemistry, like I said, and experience, that's a tough one. That's a tough battle to face when you're on the road, hostile environment.
What we're living on right now, folks, is some miscues from of Dunn and Eagle defense.
Exactly. That's just things like that, things that we can clean up. Deep. Harmon, he's going to go try it all. He's got a man. He's going to try to run it. Got to make that tackle, Dakota. He gets him out of bounds. Good job, Dakota.
Well, Ben Harmon on the keeper.
He was looking for a man. Good defense back there by Sanders. Great defense back there by Sanders. And
second down and 3.
That's Smith chasing him out of bounds there, I think, maybe?
That was Dakota Morris.
Oh, was it?
Did a good job of using the sideline as a weapon, as an extra defender. Harmon, who's been scrambling. 30 seconds left to go here. Coach Shack dialing up something. He's got 1 timeout left. You want to throw something to the boundary. Screen. Out route. Stop and go. He's got him wide open.
Well, he's going to walk on in.
Yep.
So that's going to be another score here before halftime.
Complete.
Whoa!
Frank Cashion, Wildcat, touchdown.
Yeah, they're pumped up.
Yeah, they are.
It's fun to watch, you know. And we're on the other side of the score right now, but I mean, it's always nice to see good football, Steve.
Yeah,
and that's what you're seeing. I mean, just hats off.
Well, I mean, you come out here to compete. That's what you want to do.
Exactly.
You look forward to opportunities like this.
Exactly.
And this is an opportunity for the Eagles to grow a lot.
Right.
They're facing a big-time team here.
Yep.
And having to dig deep to just hang on.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be offsides on Watonga. Now we're kind of losing our composure a little bit. We need to calm down, settle down.
Field dead ball.
Go into halftime and regroup.
Against the Eagles. Half the distance to the goal, retry.
Score 33-6 here. Right now because
Number 8, Bryson Hogan back to receive for Watonga. Number 1, Chris.
Dunn going to take this one. He's got some room over there, Derek.
Yeah. 15 seconds here, Coach Watson. And you got a big play offense. All it takes is one catch.
On the return for the Eagles, he's tackled by number 21, Jace Evans.
I'm sure Shaq will be in some sort of prevent defense.
Eagles take over first down and 10 on their own 36-yard line. Cashion fans, stick around at halftime as we have a performance upcoming from your state qualifier, Cashion High School Cheer Squad.
Jackson deep. He is going to go for it, Steve.
Yep.
He's got a man. He's got Sanders wide open, Steve. He finally caught the ball. Don't look good. He got the ball. He finally did what he was supposed to do. Chris Sanders, ladies and gentlemen. No flags on the play. And that's how explosive the offense is.
We talked about it just a minute ago.
One play. Get us back in the game.
Yeah.
As strong and athletic as you. Great job. Way to come back. You've been dropping balls. I like the character of that young man right there. And I tell you, Steve, I tell you what, just that little dump pass that he caught, I told you, that gave him a lot of confidence right there. So second half could be pretty interesting.
The Eagles looking to go for 2 here to bring this to 14.
Yep. And we'll be down 21.
Be down three scores there at the
Joe.
half.
Nope.
No go.
Number 2.
Just get a good tackle here and walk into halftime.
Exactly. But again, great comeback right there. Joe Jackson, nice throw. Chris Sanders, way to stay in there and show some heart, young man.
Let's hear it for your Cashion Wildcat High School cheerleaders.
Well, welcome back, folks. Hope you guys got a cold beverage and something to snack on, and hopefully we can repeat from last week what we did. And if all you alumni and Eagle Nation don't remember or have just tuned in, your Eagles were down pretty much 40 points last week, I believe. Don't correct me on my math. But it was an amazing comeback. Obviously, I said it earlier, Minko is not Cashion, but we're hanging in there. We're making plays, and it's not like we're just, getting pushed all over the field. We're just not tackling well, and I think we got a little nerves, and I think inexperience of our players in big games like this is truly showing out. So it's a true learning experience for us, but I believe in our War Eagles, and I believe we're going to come back and make this game competitive. What I saw last week from this team was very impressive. The heart, the character, the coaches, just the whole staying together and not quitting and fighting. And so they got to fight on their hands, an uphill battle. We're down 3 scores, and this is football. Anything can happen. Okay.
Set to kick off for Cashion.
One turnover. One turnover.
Number 1.
One couple big plays, and we're right back in this football game. So Cash is going to kick it off here. Back deep is Sanders. He's been kicking it to Dunn all day. Pretty soon Dunn's going to find the crease. It looks like he's got something going on the outside here, ladies and gentlemen. He's up the sideline. He's using the speed right here, and he's going to get the Eagles started off in the second half with what exactly we needed to come out. A big play, momentum.
Number 2,
confidence.
DeAndre Dunn on the return.
I told you.
Down by number 2, Cooper
I told
Crazy.
you, folks. You keep kicking it to him. He's a
Eagles
dangerous football player.
10 on the
One of the more dangerous football players in the state of Oklahoma. So they keep kicking it to him. We're going to continue getting field position like this. So now we need to take full advantage. All the adjustments at halftime have been made. Let's see what we got, and let's put some points on the scoreboard. Fake it there. Give it to Caminator. Nice play call. I like the play call. Caminator just got to break that tackle.
Number 13 came in Weiss-Sorzing.
But something a little different. Coming out from Coach Watson.
No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
Second and 10. Cashion still in their traditional 3-3-5. 3-3-5 to you novice fans out there, football fans. 3 down linemen, 3 linebackers, and 5 defensive backs. Give it to White Shirt. He's going to let it go. Hands, and Cashion's going to get the ball back.
Jackson's pass intercepted by number 21.
So through the hands of White Shirt there.
Tough night.
Yeah.
A tough night.
Yeah. Through the hands of White Shirt there and picked off by Cashion. Man, Eagles came out looking good.
We did. We're looking good. It's just, we've just got to do the little things. Again, fundamentals. You got to catch the football. And, Jackson, he hasn't lost confidence in White Shirt. He's been going back over there to him, But why wouldn't you? Because the matchup is there. So now we've got to play defense, and we need to turn over in the worst way, Steve.
Yeah, sure do here.
And
got a timeout with Watonga.
Timeout with Watonga. Who we missing? 2, 4, 6,
timeout
8, 10. We're missing a player. Cale Smith cost us a timeout.
I don't think so. He was on the field. 54.
53.
54 is Cale Smith, though.
Oh, 54 is Cale Smith. Sorry. Excuse me, Mr. Smith. So right there, this is kind of how we started the first half.
Yep.
And it looks like we still got the nerves, and it's just the fundamentals of just, playing catch, playing football, playing catch. And we've got to be able to do that. And we've been doing it all year and tonight, but there's still a lot of time in the ball game. Thank God that happened, earlier on. 54 kills.
It happened.
It's Lyndon Wagner. Sorry.
It happened down here in deep in Cashion territory. So if you want to make a mistake like that, that's the place to make it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Now let's see what Coach Parker went through in halftime and see what kind of adjustments he's done. He always does a great job of making these halftime adjustments and keeping us in ball games. And so they got a turnover now. We need a turnover, and looks like Cashion is going to come out just as the way they did in the first half and probably run the football. With the Harmon, or number 4. Bubble screen's covered. They're going to go deep. We got a sack right there. We got to make that tackle. Joe Jackson, got to get him.
There he is.
Good job. He is. Cale Smith.
Smith getting the penetration there and causing the hurry, and then Jackson slowing him down, and Smith finishing off. Great team effort right there between those guys.
A great team effort, Steve, and great play in the backup secondary. They had a trick play called. First play of the second half, something I'm sure they drew up on the chalkboard at halftime, and DeAndre Dunn and our secondary were ready. So nice job, guys, coming out of halftime.
Just a well-covered screen there, That's the Eagles recognize what could happen out of that and all over it.
Now we're second and long here. Harmon gives it to his running back. He's been running hard all night. We got a gang tackle him. He's still running. He's going to pick up about 4 yards.
He's getting back. He got back up almost to the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd and 10 here.
3rd and 10, and if there's a significant play right now in this half, Steve, it's going to be right now.
Yep.
Because you got Cashion back down here on their side. I can't see him going 4-down territory here. So somebody needs to step up and make a big play on the Eagle defense right now.
Yeah, with a lead like they have, if we can make a play on the ball here, it'll likely force a punt.
Exactly. Huge play. Didn't jump. Great discipline right there. And if I'm Coach Park, I'm not sitting back. I'm sending somebody. I'm not letting Harmon sit back there and pick me apart. We play it basic. Harmon's going to go up. Same route. Yeah, it's a beautiful little out route. Hey, he fumbled the ball. Did we get it?
So I think he fell back on it, looked like maybe. Yes.
But just a great play call right there by Coach Shaq. I mean, it's just, like I said, it's just one of those plays, the timing plays that they've been doing for a long time, and just a great first down play. Which makes Cashion a tough team.
First down and 10.
Yeah, Cashion's, a very formidable opponent here.
Yeah.
We talked about it before the game, and it's, it's playing out right in front of us here as we watch this game.
Yeah.
They've got schemes that they show us, looks that we might not have seen on film before, and like that play that the screen that we covered, I'm not sure that he was intending to throw it as a screen.
Right. Steve,
it looked like it was going somewhere else.
Exactly.
So they're effectively showing us looks that are confusing us.
Right. Another trick play, another huge gain for Cashion.
Harmon's pass complete to number 16, Mason Manning. Tackled on the play by number 1, Chris Sanders. Gain good for a Cashion. First down and 10.
Derek, this is opportunity.
Yep.
I mean, if they're going to pick on the secondary, then it's the secondary's opportunity to shine, right?
Exactly. Come up and you want to be that player. You want to be the guy who turns this game around. Bring it my way. Here it comes, bubble screen again. We got to make this tackle, Caminator. There's just nothing we can do about that, son. You've got to make that tackle.
So we had multiple missed tackles there.
Yep.
Sanders finally putting a hit on him and knocking him down.
Yep. Steve, it's kind of puzzling to me with the athletes we got. We just don't throw stuff out there like that and let guys who are not as good athletes, pretty much try to bring us down one-on-one tackling. So it's just nothing's changed, and we've got to make tackles.
Sideline warning, the call against Watonga.
You know what's going on. We know what's coming. Harmon's dangerous right here. Sorry, Steve, I keep getting in your way.
No, so we're kind of cramped up here in the booth, and we keep walking past each other.
Good for a first down and 10.
There he goes, 1st and 10, Cashion. They've been looking like a well-oiled machine. They've been looking like the state champs. Let's just go ahead and face it all night. Really good football team. Harmon, back deep, no rush. Scrambling's got a man, wide open. Touchdown.
Yeah. So Harmon being really patient there, watching for the man that was open. He was at least at look 2. He might have been on look 3 there as he made that pass.
Yeah, well, he's got all the time in the world. An athlete like that, a quarterback with that kind of tremendous touch and accuracy, you got to make him a little uncomfortable back there. You got to send blitzes. You got to send secondary blitzes. This is my opinion. I know Coach Park's a heck of a defensive coordinator. He's been doing a good job all year long with his defense. He's just run up to a team to, where you're going to have to make adjustments,
Right.
One of the things if what you worked on all week is not working, then now you got to make adjustments.
Harmon's a tough, tough player to kind of figure out. When he comes up to the line and he claps his hands and the ball gets snapped to him, here's that kick. It's going to be good.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
He comes up and he snaps, he claps his hands and that ball gets snapped. He dances almost like a freshman that's scared back there, but that is not what is happening.
42.
No, not at all. Not at all. So Cashion's going to take points off turnovers. They get a turnover way back down in the zone. We're moving. We got momentum, and we make some young mistakes there. Steve.
Yep.
And it's going to cost us there again. But hey, we still got a football game here. We get this quarter another one. Like I said, these two head coaches know each other.
So your Eagles down by 30 here with 8:57 left in the third. Derek, you need 4 scores.
Yeah.
And you got to get 2 on most of them.
Yep.
So Eagles, in for a tough second half.
Right. And now, Steve, you're gonna, you're playing for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're working on things, and in no way you're giving up. But I mean, you're playing to improve. So if we do see this team in the playoffs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We know what we were able to do, with success, and right now we're able to, get the ball downfield to our receivers, which is Jackson and Dunn. I don't see Jackson back deep this time.
He's right down here about the 25.
About the 25.
Set to kick off for Cashion. Number 8, Bryson Hogan, back to receive for the Eagles. Number 16, Ivan Carmona.
Kick it right back to Dunn. I'm liking this. Let's have a repeat. We're standing in the lanes. He's going to cut it back, Coach. He's going to cut it back. He's got room. Going to go to the outside. DeAndre Dunn. Another huge kickoff return. Coach Shack might need to take a look at who he's kicking to over there because
so Dunn, is an incredible athlete. It's fun to watch him go. The part that was so much fun right there, folks, was watching the cuts that he made.
Exactly, Steve.
The perfect timing that he used to make people miss and duck underneath them and then take off in front of them.
And I'm seeing him come off the field.
Yeah, I think he was maybe got hit in the hand.
Okay, all right.
Looked like he was holding his hand, little ginger there, tender.
All right, so we're going to have number 12 come in, take his place. We'll see what's going on with Dunn on the sideline here. Jackson by himself, centers to the right. Jackson, Caminator, makes a man miss. Nice move right there.
So that's the run we've been looking for all night.
There you go, Steve.
And there we go. Look at him pushing.
Yep.
Trying to tear that ball out.
Yep.
Caminator hanging on to it.
I'm telling you, this is like a heavyweight fight right here.
Number 13, Cayman Wysorzik.
Both teams want to win back. Cashion just executing.
Getting good for an Eagle, first down and 10.
Cashion executing just a whole lot better than our Eagles. But hey, we've been driving. We've been moving the football on the state champions all night long. We have just
I think that's the one highlight that I see for the Eagles out of this is the offense has been able to make a lot of yards.
Yep, and there's Caminator again.
Yep, picking up another 4 or 5.
4 or 5 yards. And this again, Steve, going back to what I said, you're playing for down the season. You know, what can we do? What can we do well against Cashion?
Well, and we talked about it before the game started here. This is not a make or break game for the Eagles.
Right.
Don't want the Eagles feeling that kind of pressure.
Exactly.
This is a tough test, but it's not even mid-season yet. So Eagles have a good shot at going out and winning the rest of their games. I think with the talent they have.
Jackson trying to find a hole. He's just gonna keep it up the middle. Nothing doing. He'll pick up 1 or 2. They've done a great job on Joe Jackson tonight.
And I think no matter what the outcome of this game, it helps to knock some of the burrs off, some of the roughness off of this team. So they'll come out next week looking a lot, sharper, I think, because of this. They've gone up against a tough team here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no doubt. This is the best of the best right here.
And so we haven't seen a lot of big, penalized, penalty mistakes by the Eagles, so that's encouraging.
Exactly, very encouraging, and I want to see more Joe Jackson rolling out. Now that DeAndre's on the sideline, let's see him roll out a little bit. They like this quarterback draw, but I'd like to see him get on the edge where he's just dangerous.
Yeah, I would too.
He's just dangerous, rolling out and having the option to run or pass.
Gain of 4 yards.
I am going to say though, Derek, there's a lot of pretty things in football, but watching Joe run that hard behind Cayman, that's a pretty thing in football.
It's pretty, Steve. Trust me, I know. Take me back to my running back days where you just got to stick your head in there and go, baby, and keep
Joe hit that hole hard.
Exactly. Keep those legs pumping as long as you can. So it looks like Dunn's going to come back in the game, maybe next play. So it looks like he's going to be okay. Watonga driving, ladies and gentlemen. Jackson deep, looking to run again. He got a man.
Crossing over.
He dropped it.
Interception.
Nope, he dropped it.
Oh, they're going to call it incomplete. Good deal.
Incomplete. He dropped it. Lucky for us. It looked like Cameron opened up over there in the corner. Looked like he opened up over there in the corner real nice. Joe just made a poor decision. He'll be all right. We're looking good here. We'll just get DeAndre back on the field. Everybody keep your head up. It's a long ways to go in this football game, folks. Long ways to go. And we've got the studs to do it.
Yep. We need our defense to rise up here.
Yep. And those mistakes right there are killers.
Penalty flag on the play, dead ball, encroachment to call against Watonga.
And what else I'm impressed about him
first down at 5.
With Harmon is his hard counts. I mean, we've jumped off sides a lot, Steve, and that's the quarterback cadence right there.
Right. And interesting that it was Joe that he got. Joe's used to trying to do that to other people.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's just testament to how good Harmon is at it.
Real talk. Bubble screen out here. Got to make that tackle, Cameron.
So this guy's fast. You do not want to let him get in open space.
Got to catch him, Sanders. You got the speed to catch him. Nope, not going to catch him, and that's going to be a root. But there's a flag back there.
There is a flag back here, a pair of them.
There's a pair of them. There's a flag, and that's going to negate a tremendous run.
Yeah, that was a tremendous run right there.
By the Cashion players. So that's going to bring it all the way back.
Really do. I mean, I don't want to see him score on the Eagles, but I really do hate to see a beautiful play like that get called back because of a bad block or something.
Yeah. So it's going to be holding on Cashion. We catch a break. We've been catching breaks like this all night, Steve.
Sideline warning.
We just got to. We got lucky right there. That was a football play. This was 19. This kid is fast.
He is.
Sanders could not catch him.
So in the first 15 yards after he catches the ball, he accelerates extremely fast.
Yeah. He's a good football player. He's probably next to Dunn, and he's probably the best receiver we've seen so far this year.
Yeah, I'd say he's
from the other side.
The best opposing receiver we've played.
And quarterback at that too, as well. So
definitely.
this is the overall best team. The best team we've faced. And
this is a great team.
Exactly.
This is a great Eagle football team too that you're watching.
We'll bring up first down and 15.
And again, Watonga faithful hanging around. Love it. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. We caught a break. Let's see if we can catch another one. It's just like they don't put the ball on the ground or turn the ball over, Steve.
Right.
And that's what we need right now. We need a spark. A defensive spark. Back to the big running back. He's pumping. He's trying.
Yeah, it's a hard tackle right there.
Yeah, he's still talking.
Takes about fighting. 6 Eagles to get him down.
You know what else? You know what I like? I mean, we are seeing some good football. Whether we're down, by how much we're down.
7 yards on the play, second down and 8.
I like watching good football.
No, I do too.
You know what I'm saying, Steve?
Yep, sure do.
I mean, I like it when our scores on the other side.
Yeah,
a little
absolutely.
bit more, but like you said, you're looking at one of the best teams in the state. So, it's a true, measurement for your program. And I'm still proud of these Watonga Eagles.
Sure. Excuse me, folks. Yeah, I'm very proud of them too. They fought hard tonight, and there's still a lot of ball game left here. So
Cashion.
Number 4 looks to be cramping a little bit over here on the side, Cashion sideline. Cashion's team deep. A lot of football players on their football team. I'm looking at the sidelines here, and they just keep running them through year after year after year.
Yep.
And right now we've got to, if I'm Coach Watson right now, and Coach Park, what we've, I'm in the mentality of next week on defense. So I'm gonna try some stuff on defense that just throw the team off that's going to be facing us next week.
You bet. I think that's good insight on strategy for next time.
Just man up and all out blitz.
Yep.
We haven't seen it all year. Nobody's seen it, but they need to be aware that we can do it, and we got the athletes to do it. And I guarantee you, next week's opponent won't be as good as this team right here.
Right. Second
and 7. Cashion deep in their own territory. Your Watonga Eagles need a huge stop right now. 2nd and long right now. We need the football back. The only thing we need to think about is getting the ball back. And there's the bubble screen and coming out there. You're going to have to get out there. You're just going to have to make tackles.
That's Mr. Fast that's got the ball.
Yeah, they're going to keep throwing it to him.
Harvey's pass complete to number 19, Landon Lagasse.
And it just picks up chunks of yards.
Yep.
You know, I mean.
Gain of 7 yards on the play.
Hard to deal with.
And 1.
Yep. And, you know, I'm wondering what's going on with it. With their ends and their outside linebackers. I'm going to pay attention next time he goes in motion and see what their responsibilities are.
So we've got white shirt on him out here now, and that's the look they've been looking for.
Yeah, they want to. He's going to cut it. Harmon's going to cue. There you go, white shirt. He's got to make that tackle, but that's how you come up from cornerback.
Yeah, buddy.
Number 12.
You understand what I'm saying? He'll learn. He'll go back and watch film and see that. That attack, and that's what I just said from coach. You've got to go. You know, you've got to put pressure on him.
He got himself in the good position. He needed just a little shallower angle to that, or a little steeper angle, I guess you'd call it, and he got him.
And it was speed, right speed to the quarterback.
Yep.
Nice speed right there by white shirt. And those are the chances you got to take right now. I mean, I'm leaving DeAndre over there, okay? I'm going to put Joe in the running back. Everybody else is flowing this way. There's the matchup. I like the matchup, Steve. I love the matchup.
Done pulling that in. Done pulling that in.
Steve, did I just tell you? Yes. I love the matchup. Keep throwing over there.
DeAndre
we got some players over here, too. Yeah, you're picking on white shirt, but there's a reason you're not going over there. That'll get your quarterback rating going down.
On their own 31-yard line.
Great play there by DeAndre Dunn. You can't play quarterback any better than that right there. Just pin your guy to the receiver, go up and get the football, be the better athlete, be more hungry. Ball's in the air, that's my ball. DeAndre Dunn, special football player.
Yeah, good footwork and body placement there.
Yep.
He didn't get himself in a position where he had to interfere.
Yep.
Didn't have to push off or anything. He just was able to go up and take that ball away.
All right, out to Morse here.
So Morse making a catch, staying in bounds.
Making a man miss. There we go.
All the way out to the 44-yard line.
Nice job right there. Someone other than Dunn and Sanders making plays. That's what we know. Nice job, Dakota Morris. Good call by Coach Watson. Good throw by Joe Jackson. Joe led him through it. He got a chance to run. Didn't have to turn back, jump up, look for the ball. Look in rhythm. And that's who needs to get in rhythm right now is Joe Jackson for us.
Well, I'd sure like to see a lot more of that kind of play, Derek.
Yes, me too.
That'll open up those longer.
Oh yeah.
Those longer routes.
Because you have to honor it. Yeah, you have to honor it. We have the athletes to do it. You got to honor it. Jackson deep. He's got him. That's a bad. I would have.
Yeah. So
he had him.
He did, but he was looking at Sanders too much.
There you go, Steve. Perfect. Yep, you said it right. He stared him down way too much. I would have looked that way, act like I was going to go to Dunn, who was flaring out, who was an option. Let Chris get across the safety space, and then let it go.
Then take that look for him and put the ball where it needs to be.
There you go.
So it was a well-thrown ball. Just they spied him out and saw what he was about to do.
Exactly. They're just sitting back watching him now. Jackson, he's got the ball. Fake the pitch. He's going to pick up some yardage here.
Yeah, going to pick up about half what he needs. So it's going to be third and 4.
Make it third and manageable.
Number 8, Joe Jackson on the carry. Brought down by number 4, Nick
these guys are not quitting.
6 on the play.
These guys
third down and 4.
They don't have their head down. They're still fighting. We're Watonga. This is Watonga Nation. We don't give up. We're not giving up until it says 0. I like the matchup out here with Dunn again. Jackson looking that way. He's going to throw it to Sanders, and Sanders drops it again.
So close, folks.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
One night, that was just put right on the money there by Joe Jackson.
By number 21,
so Jackson slinging that ball nearly 40 yards through the air and putting it on point.
Putting it on the money. I mean, and this is
so impressive.
Listen, this is one of the better teams, and we're getting by him, Steve.
Well, so I do think that we are deeper than their cornerback core.
Yeah.
With our receiving core, it's just we're not making the catches that
I still
have to.
I still haven't found 4 that can stop Dunn and Sanders altogether. Okay, not even the state champs.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
We just got to catch the football. 4th down, huge play right here. Come on, Joe. Steps back. Take a look. He's got Dunn. and then he overthrows you. Right there, Joe would have hesitated just a little bit.
Yep.
Incomplete, intended for number 2, DeAndre Dunn.
So Dunn just
Number
having to
18,
go a
Seth
little too
Gilbert
far
in
out there
Cashion.
on that one to get hold of
Wildcats
it.
will take over on down.
Exactly. Another opportunity wasted right there just by not catching the football, which has been the theme of the night, all night, you know.
Yes.
If you're, from a coaching standpoint, I can only put you in the spots. You have to be able to want to make the plays.
Right.
So that's accountability on our receivers. And they'll get better. Like I said, they'll learn from this. And he's young. He's only a sophomore. Imagine next year he'll be just snagging. So we'll go back and play defense.
From about the 50.
Yep. Harmon rushed. He's going to make a bad throw. First all night. Good rush right there by Duenas. Haven't caught his name much tonight. Lominick, Duenas, Gail Smith.
Second down and 10.
Defensive line have been very quiet tonight. And it's really easy to see why they're quiet when they were throwing a whole bunch of bubble screens and screens outside to where the linemen, they're not expected to get out there. But the Cashion's lineman is out there pulling. The only thing you can really do is just stop things coming back your way. So, good play right there, and it's a win for us. They didn't get in the yards. Harmon, been special. Stop route. Got to have it. Got to make this tackle right here. And we stepped out of bounds. Got him out of bounds. There's that
Harmon's
matchup.
pass complete to number 16, Mason Manning.
Mason
Game
Manning.
good for a Cashion. First down and 10.
Mason Manning with the play right there. Good job by DeAndre. Getting him out of bounds. DeAndre Dunn playing a heck of a game on defense, offense, both sides of the football. He's a senior. He's experienced. He's ready for games like this. The rest of our team has got to grow up, and we've got about a quarter and a half to do it. Harmon deep. He's got time. No rush. We got all day. He throws it behind him.
Harmon's pass.
Coverage right there.
A bit uncharacteristic for Harmon there.
Yep.
Not really in a big rush.
Coverage for the Eagles.
Yeah, not a big rush.
Second down, 10.
Looks like our defensive line is very tired right now. They've been out there a long time. And those plays, those kind of the screen plays for your defense just takes such energy out of you running side to side.
Yeah.
So again, if I'm Coach Parker, I'm coming with a blitz. He decides not to. And he'll give it to the running back, who's averaging about 8 yards a carry tonight, if not more.
Number 4, Nick DeBobby on the carry.
Bring up third and about 4.
Yep. 3rd and 4. They've been good on these situations all night long.
By number 53, Landon Wagner.
Who knows what this
Gain of 7 yards.
score what it is right here. I think
Third down
Coach
and
Jack
3.
is kind of trying to look at things like what we talked about just a minute ago. I'm thinking the next week, and I'm not giving up all my whole offense. I can run the ball if I want to. Harmon, step, drop, throw, perfect timing. Got to make a catch, and we're just not tackling. We're not tackling. It's 3 missed tackles right there.
Yeah, 3 missed tackles.
Harmon's pass
Luckily,
complete to
the
number 16,
receiver was running the wrong direction a little bit on his own power.
Twirling around a little bit.
And lost a few yards.
Yeah.
And then the 3rd tackle that took him down, he was actually about 3 or 4 yards off of what his original forward progress had gained.
No doubt, Steve. No doubt. 1st and 10. Cashion driving again. Ball's on the ground. We got to get him right there.
He's so fast.
I know. He's just got so many crafty moves right there. That's one of the breaks.
Number 12, Ben Harmon on the carry.
Steve, we just not
Tackle
having
by number 5, Dakota
tackle him on
Morris.
the
Yeah,
ground, get
just
him on
not
the
able
ground.
to get a hand on that
8
guy.
yards on the play. Second down and 2.
And if anybody, you can give number 19. He's been special tonight too as well. Number 4 as well. But what makes him click is that number 12.
Yep.
Yeah, he makes them click and what they are and as dangerous as they are. And as long as he's back here, Cashion's going to be a hard team to deal with. Timing pattern, touchdown. Sweet little slant.
Ben Harmon's pass complete to number 19, Landon Lagasse, into the end zone for a Cashion
Yep.
Wildcat. touchdown.
Just a simple play they teach in, 6th grade, Steve.
Yep.
It's just simple slant. He got with DeAndre. DeAndre gave him a little bit too much cushion on the inside. And there again, I'm jamming him off the line of scrimmage. I'm not just going to let him
Right.
get a free release off the line of scrimmage. You know what I mean, Steve? You've got to do something different because these guys have got you figured out.
Well, and that contact is completely legal in that little
5
buffer zone.
yards, yeah. 5 yards. You got 5 yards. It'd be a fight for 5 yards. Don't jump.
Well, that's a little
Man, that hard count's getting him.
bit of a jump there. It's not going to matter too much. It'll move the ball about a yard.
Yeah. Won't matter if he goes for 2.
Yeah, that's true.
Minute 49 left. Extra point is going to be good.
So it's going to be 49-12. Minute 49 left in the
Cashion
third
extra
here.
point is up and good. Your score with 1:49 left. In the third quarter, Cashion 49, Watonga 12.
So the Eagles with, a tough night here.
Yeah.
This has been hard.
All the way around. All the way around.
We don't have, cross your fingers and toes and knock on wood, any big injuries. And I haven't seen many cramps tonight on our side of the ball. So conditioning is there, and, strength is there.
Exactly.
So just trying to look for some positives in all this, and they're getting some great experience against a great team. So
Yep, you are. And that's, you said it. You said a mouthful right there, Steve. And everything you say, I'm going to piggyback and agree with you, my man, because, I just, again, it might sound like a broken record, but our inexperience showed tonight. And on this type of stage, you've got to be able to stick to what you know. These guys have been catching the football since the 5th grade, and then you get out here and there's a whole bunch of crowd, and you're playing another team, you're on TV, and you start to think too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You start to think too much, and once the mental part comes into the game, it's pretty tough to
the Eagles got, I think, a really good chance at walking out of this season. Assuming, this one doesn't go the way we want it to at this point, Eagles got a good chance of walking out of this season and 1 or and 2.
Yep.
You walk into the playoffs and you go, I already played one playoff game.
Yep.
It was a tough one.
There you go. That's a great point, Steve. I'll kick it back to deep here to Sanders. He's going to look for a crease here.
He finds one.
So explosive.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
He runs hard and he runs fast.
He's just a good-looking football player who had a rough night himself.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And he'll bounce back, and we'll see him. He'll remember this game for a little bit. And
really like to see him move the ball. He runs with the only word I can think of right now, Derek, is he runs with abandon.
Yeah,
like
he runs mad.
He just runs like, I don't care.
Yep.
I'm going to run the ball as fast as I can.
Yep, and that's how you should do it. Full speed.
Talk about number 77, Jake
Miller. He's young. He'll remember this night for a long time. He'll come back and help us down the line.
On their own 45-yard line.
Remember, folks, he's got one of our 2 touchdowns tonight.
Exactly. Hand it off. Caminated around the corner. Nobody there. Oh,
got some flags in the backfield here.
Going to get Duenas for holding right there.
Penalty flag on the play.
He doesn't think so, but they did.
Yeah. And, some of that could be, on the running back. Sometimes if you stretch it way too much,
holding is the call.
You don't have a choice but to force your offensive lineman to not get you killed. You know what I mean? And so and then when you're out in the open field like that and the referee sees that kind of play, I mean, it's an easy call.
When I played, I had a hard time when the play would start going sideways to keep from holding, because the man that is right in front of you right now and you're blocking him in the pads right in front of you, he starts moving sideways, and all of a sudden, it appears that you've got a hold of the side of his pads almost. Right.
Exactly, and that looks like holding.
It looks like holding that way. So I never did like those sideways plays.
So what are we doing here?
Well, so it was a holding, so it had been a 10-yard penalty.
10-yard penalty will bring us first down at 23.
So I'm not sure how it gets to be first down at 23. Because it was a spot foul. They'd walk off the yardage from the spot foul.
Good, done. Stop. Make you miss. There you go. Nice.
So Dunn getting back to just over the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be second and 10 here.
Exactly.
Really, really good gain right there. Puts you back in good shape to, pick up first down here.
Exactly.
13 yards, second down and 10.
And they're giving that to us.
Well, I like what the Eagles are doing. So they take a shot once in a while, but then when they don't get it, they kind of cover back up a little bit and start hitting some short stuff. That's what you want to see.
Another penalty. Oh my God.
So is that I didn't catch that referee's false start?
Sanders over there.
Dead ball.
Jump.
False start.
He's having a rough night.
5-yard penalty will bring up second down and 15.
That's where his position coach has to calm him down. If it's me, I'm maybe taking him out for a play. Let him rest. Let him think about it a little bit.
Yeah, he's gassing a little bit. He had his hands on his knees before that play started too.
Yeah, he's thinking about those drops, and you can't be thinking about that. Jackson deep. He's on a rush. This is what I want to see. Why haven't I seen this all night? Why haven't I not seen this all
touchdown.
night? I don't get it.
Long bomb, long strike, no flags on the field.
No flags. Why haven't we seen this all night? Jackson rolling out.
Andre Dunn into the end zone for a Watonga Eagles touchdown.
He's just so good at that.
Yeah.
His accurate passes, he's so good at that. What's going on down here in the end zone with the referee? He's got all the team around. Great, huge, explosive play. How long was that, Steve?
So that was just about a 60-yard.
Yeah. So Dunn's well over 100 yards tonight.
About 55 yards.
Yeah, Dunn well over 100 yards tonight. Great play, great athlete. I mean, I tell you what, Cashion, I'm telling you, we see you guys again.
Yep.
It could be a very, much more competitive game, if nothing else. Jackson, D. He's going to run it himself. Nope, he's got. Oh, he
overthrows Dunn.
Jackson's foul.
He had Dunn open in the end zone there. He just overthrew him a little bit.
A little bit more touch. A little bit more touch right there. But hey, we were back on the board.
Yep.
Right at the end of the quarter right there, Steve.
Watonga 18.
And that's just there. I mean, let's just think about this, Steve. I mean, we got receivers just running right past.
Yeah.
Probably
So that shows you some of the athleticism.
Exactly.
I know, and I've seen it, and you can go back and folks, you can see it on the archive. You can watch this video again if you want to, but you're going to see a very talented Cashion defense here that these receivers are getting behind.
You're getting behind them at will when they want to, And like I said, I want to see Joe more on the roll. He's just so much more dangerous when he's out on the roll and there's a threat to run, and the defense doesn't know whether to come up and hit him or stay back in coverage. And so he showed it there. He showed poise and he showed fight, and hey, we still got a football game, Steve.
Yeah, 49-18 here, 42 seconds left in the third. Eagles down by, what is that, 31?
That is going to be, that is going to be 31 points, 4 touchdowns and a field goal. So we're down a bunch.
It's a long way to go, but there's still quite a bit of football here. So,
now you gotta start thinking. We've got to blow them out in this fourth quarter.
Yep, you got to own the
horse. And
horse.
if we've got to throw deep to Dunn and freaking Sanders every play, then that's what we're going to do.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Agree with that. Yeah.
And score quick.
That's where your success has been. So you got to go where your success is. Keep going there.
Well, but we also got to stop harming them if they're still going to be in the game. Looking at him over here in the sideline with his helmet off, like he's got a 49-18 lead. So we'll see if he re-enters the game.
Set to kick off for the Eagles, number 69, Elijah Lominick. Back to receive for Cashion, number 18, Seth Gilbert.
The Eagles kick it safe there.
Yeah.
And Cashion picks it up and brings it out to about the 40.
Well,
just short of the 40.
Right there by Duinez and Steed.
Number 18, Seth Gilbert on the return. Tackle made by number 44, Wyatt Steed.
Duinez, and right now, get mad, you're mad. You're down. What do we say? 31. Let's see some fire. Let's see some attitude. Let's see some big plays. Somebody make a play right here. Looks like Harmon is going to re-enter the game. Same backfield, same offense for Cashion.
Cashion takes over first down and 10 on their own 38-yard line.
I'm glad to see the Eagles capitalize on the turnover there.
Yep, me too.
That's good news.
Number 4, got a hole. There you go. It's a way to come up and hit right there, number 58. Ethan Wagner. That's how you got to come up, Ethan.
Number 4, Nick Navavio on the carry.
Good job. And he might be a little woozy.
He's a little woozy, yeah.
54.
Took a big hard hit.
He came with it. But I
Came
did not
with
say,
it,
let's
10
get mad.
Yep.
He got mad right there. Football hurts. It don't feel good.
It
You know
does.
what I'm saying? Football hurts. It don't feel good. You got to come bring the pain. You're down 31. They're going to let the third quarter roll out. And we'll head in the fourth quarter, and we've got to dominate and win this fourth quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. Your score,
Watonga Nation.
49. Watonga
Yeah, you're right
18.
about that, Derek. This is not a no-touch game. This is a violent game.
Yep.
You know, always wanting people to remain safe and you know, healthy.
Yeah.
And there's a but that comes with that. But you know, there's always a risk in
Yes.
football because it's a violent game. So.
Right.
You saw Ethan Wagner there stepping up in a gap, and you know that running back was running hard.
Yep.
They collided.
Yep.
He put a big hit on the back,
Yep.
and the back put a big hit on him.
Yep, it was a collision.
Yep.
I mean, that's just what football's all about. It's a collision. You got to bring everything you got, you know. And I'm so proud of that young man for sticking his nose in there and saying, "Hey, it's fourth quarter, end of the third quarter, whatever it is. I'm still gonna give you everything I got."
Yep.
I came to summer practice this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what I got. You know, against the best. And when I played, I always wanted to play the best, Steve. You know, you want to measure yourself against these type of teams like
Sure.
this. See how far you got to go, need to go, the whole nine. So let's just hope we hear some more hard hitting from our defense on a second down and about 7 coming out of here. About second down and 7.
Well, the Eagles have put 3 touchdowns on this defense,
Yeah.
so you know, I can't say that's you know a downer. That's actually a good thing that they were able to score and move the ball.
Right.
And you know, we've seen good things out of the offense.
Yes, we have. We've seen great things out of the offense. I don't feel like Cashion has stopped us on offense. you
Right,
know?
I don't either.
They had that big
But just
4th
saying,
and 1.
there's been a wallet turned into the concession
Yeah, we were
stand.
not able to, convert.
Missing a
But other than
wallet.
that, we've killed ourselves, Steve.
Right.
Head to the concession stand.
This could easily be a 49-39 game, 49-40 game, easy. Let's make a play. Still, he's got time. He's going all the way. He's going all the way for it. And why not? You're back there for 5
Hard
seconds.
pass intended for number 19, Landon Gas, falls incomplete. Third down and 3.
So he overthrew his man there pretty severely, and so we've seen him underthrow a couple of throws here, and then now this long overthrow. What do you think?
Well, this is what I'm seeing, Steve. He's good at those screen passes, but how accurate is he on
Long stuff.
routes beside that natural out route, which is probably coming right now. This is their bread and butter. They'll give it to him, the running back. Step up, Joe.
That's going to get a first down.
Number 4, Nick Nabali
But
on
yeah,
the carry.
other routes that he's had to
Joe
throw
Jackson gained
haven't
good
been
for
on
a
the right there on
Cashion
money.
first down.
You know what I mean?
And 10.
But he'll throw this little out right out here to number 19, little bubble route, and just pretty much let him do the work. And they're gonna switch him right over to a white shirt. White shirt. Gotta understand they're probably gonna come your way. And if it's me, I'm shading Sanders white shirt's way.
Yep, agree on that. Give him a little bit of help.
Yep. Let him know he has help.
Yep.
I got him outside. I got him inside. You take him outside. Step up there, Steve. Good tackle right there.
So the Eagles meet that one
Yep.
just beyond the line of scrimmage. So the
Number
Wildcats
4,
pick
Nick
up about
Nabali on the
3.
carry.
You know, that's the
Beverly
thing.
Line, 7th
That's the
Street
kind
Patrol.
of defensive play that we saw a lot of in the first quarter,
Yeah,
and we hope to
play,
see
second down and 6,
throughout the
Rest of
game.
Exactly. And we weren't able to do that consistently tonight. Open field tackling is, I'm sure, Coach Watson's mind the whole bus trip back.
Right.
You know what I mean? And these boys will probably come out next week. And, when you face good athletes that can do multiple things, Steve, not just catch and run, but they also got agility. They open field tackling becomes difficult.
Right.
Got to make that tackle right there. That a boy, 54.
Number 4, Nabali on the carry, brought down by number 54. Cale Smith.
Cale Smith. Haven't
Gained
caught
5
it
yards on
tonight.
the play. Third down and 1.
They've done a good job controlling Cale tonight.
He's a tough guy to contain on that line, and they've been doubling him quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, it's just, he's got a gap responsibility that he has to take care of. We got a penalty here. Looks like on Cashion. Looks like he was maybe too many men on the line of scrimmage. Yep. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down. Oh, we'd like to stop right here, Steve. We need to stop right here. A major way.
Yep, looking at 3rd and 5. It'd be a nice place for one.
Yep, a major way. And Harmon's been good in these situations tonight, Steve. He has. He's saved them.
Sure
He's been able to, extend plays, keep plays alive, and then here's the matchup you got out here. It's been working for him. They're going to give it right back to the running back. Got to make that tackle, and he's going to get enough for 1st down.
Number 4, Nick Navabi.
Navabi's been a good running back today.
On the carry, tackled by number 5.
He's a really good compliment to what they're doing.
Yeah. 1st down.
He runs really, really good inside. You know what I mean? He picks him to great vision for a running back.
Well, that's the thing. There's when you got more than just 1 or 2 really talented players on the field, it really opens the game up for you. So their running game is opened up because they're able to throw the ball to Legas, and make yardage that way.
Exactly.
And Legas is opened up because they're able to run the ball. So one builds on the other, and their options are wide right now.
Exactly. Deep, out route. Got to make that tackle, white shirt. Same play.
Harmon's pass complete to number 19, Landon Legas. Tackle made by number 8, Joe Jackson. Gain good for a Cashion. 1st down.
Again, Steve, and I know it sounds like a broken record, and I know Coach Park knows this. I work with Coach Park. He's a great defensive coordinator, But I just don't agree with just giving guys free runs off the line of scrimmage like that.
Yeah.
If tackling is not your specialty right now. Now, if you're a good open field tackler, do that all day, But,
So I'm this is just me as a spectator.
Number 22 on the
talking
carry,
here,
Jake
but I'm not sure
made by number 53,
that white shirt
Wagner.
is confident in his ability to
yards,
stay with
second
that receiver, and so he's giving him those yards because he feels like he needs that cushion, that pad.
Right.
You look at Dunn, and they're not going after him. Why? Because he's going to take the ball away from him if they put it too close to him.
Exactly. And look, he's not. Look how far back Phoenix white shirt is. That's way too far back.
Right. Exactly. So he's giving him 10 yards.
Yeah, the receiver can do anything he wants right now. Has no safety help. A good sack by Joe Jackson. There's a blitz, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Joe Jackson coming off the end. There you go, Coach Park.
Joe Jackson.
Bring some heat.
So Joe shoving him back 4 or 5
yards.
yards. Good little loss, tackle for loss there.
Yep, tackle for loss there. And a sack to go to Joe Jackson, your quarterback. One of your best athletes on your team. Send them. Send somebody else this play too. You're going to have to get him uncomfortable back there because Harmon is a good football player. We'll get the call from the sideline. New running back in the backfield. Same thing, screen. We're going to have to make a tackle. And we're still gang tackling. He picks up a chunk.
Harmon's pass complete to number 16, Mason Manning.
You see what I mean? See how accurate that pass was?
Yeah.
And that's the kind of quarterback. He's a great athlete. Don't get me wrong. I just don't know if he's as strong as, I don't think he's a better thrower than Joe Jackson.
Right. I don't think so either.
He makes better decisions than Joe Jackson.
Part of the reason that play is successful as it is right there is because you've got a pair of receivers out here, one blocking for the other, and it's an intentional setup.
Yep.
And so they know their positioning on the field and how this is going to go. So you've got the guy catching the ball, patiently waiting for the other guy to get the block, and then he goes around, at the right time.
Exactly. And then what they'll do here pretty soon, white shirt over here again by himself. He'll go to make a cut right there. Number 4 been running hard. Good tackle right there by
Number 4, Nick Navabi on the carry.
Now you're seeing some pretty serious holes open up in our line there.
And our linebackers have to come from so far away. There's no way you can get a tackle for loss. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
And number 4, he's a good running back.
He
I
is.
mean, he's shifty. Actually, there's number 22 back there. Giving their starter a little breather here late in the game. Just going to hand it off. There's another hole. There's a little quick scat back. He's going to score easily.
Penalty
Around the corner
flag
there.
on the play.
A flag on the play. Maybe we'll come back. Let's see.
So it was the referee that was watching the run
Holding
right in front of
Cashion.
him. So,
Okay.
yep, there we go.
Holding is a call against Cashion.
Yeah. Would love to know how many yards of penalties Cashion has gotten.
It's been a pile.
So bring him back. That'll negate a touchdown for Cashion. He dodged the bullet there.
10-yard penalty will bring up first down at 17.
Harmon still in the game. Looks like number 19, Lagasse, is still in the game. First and long. Hand it off to the running back. Make that tackle.
Number 22, Jake Branson on the carry.
And then
Tripped up by number 53, Landon Wagner. Gain of 8 yards.
Well,
Second
Gas
and 9.
is a pretty big receiver too,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So
He
he's
just
got
looks-
the height to go up and get balls
Yeah,
that you need him to go get too.
He's just physically a little bit more stout, powerful
Yeah.
than White Shirt out there, and with a lot more confidence.
Yeah.
Second down. You look for something coming over here. You've got a choice. Go get him. Going nice, strong throw right there. Take that back with his accuracy.
Offense pass complete.
That was a great play.
Number 16, Mason Manning into the end
Great
zone for a Cashion
throw.
Wildcat
Great catch.
touchdown.
Man, Steve, that one hurt right there.
Yeah, that one hurts. That pulls them to 55-18, 6:26 left in the fourth here.
Yeah.
You know, Cashion's a good football team. You know, the Eagles have stood in there and, you know, taken a big punch
Yep.
in the face.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of them for, you know, the way they've done it. They've done it with composure.
Right.
They've not gotten frustrated and upset.
Nope.
They've played through
Nope.
this game all the way.
Yep. Well, and like we said at the beginning of the show, I mean, it's Cashion's job to beat us. They're the defending champs, you know. We want to see where we're at. And you know, we're not too far, you know.
No, we're
the
not.
score may
And-
look like that,
Well,
but
so-
we're not too far.
You know what we've got here is,
Chandler
I think the way this game, the reason this game looks the way it does is because of the youth right now that's on our team.
Yep.
We've seen, you know, just some straight up drop passes that would have made this much more competitive. And then in addition to that, Cashion has exploited that inexperience in some areas. You know, they know, you know, that we've got some guys that are playing that they're you know, sophomores and juniors out there, not the juniors so much, but sophomores, that they can put their more seasoned guys up against, their seniors up against, and they're gonna win some of those battles.
Yep.
So,
Real talk. Real talk. You
it's
know,
smart coaching on their part.
Yeah, right. I mean, and that's just what you got to know coming into the game. You know, with this program, and it goes back to, you know, he's been the head coach for now how many years? Well over 10.
Yeah.
Well over 10, 15. Now I think he could be even reaching 20, and that's stability in your program right there. I mean, he's getting his hands to touch on kindergartners. Do you understand him?
Yep.
And teaching them how to catch those screens here.
Well, and one of the things that's so encouraging about Watonga right now is, you know, you see Coach Watson out there actively involved in the coaching of the junior high teams all the way down to 6th grade.
Right.
And so that's, you know, that's a good thing to see.
Yep.
He's grooming his players, you know, even as early as 6th grade, and getting them, you know, fundamentals and getting them moving through the system, getting them used to the way he does stuff. You know, he's not the head coach down there at the junior high level necessarily,
right,
but he's there with them, and he's teaching and he's coaching.
Exactly. DeAndre Dunn again, late in the ball game. He makes one cut. He might have something. He's just going to go down right there. 6:19 left in your fourth quarter. 56 Cashion. Your Watonga yields 18. And
number 2, DeAndre Dunn on the return, tackled by number 2, Cooper Frazee.
And ladies, like
Eagles will take over first
Steve and
down
I
10
just
on their
said,
own
I mean,
40-yard line.
the score looks worse than what the game really was.
Yeah, agreed.
And, you know, it kind of got out of hand here in the first quarter. So now you just want to score some points, you know. Let's just continue to score, continue to do what you do best. More Joe Jackson rollout. There's a new little wrinkle. We like it. Let's go, Dakota. There you go. Making somebody miss. Nice football play right there. Dakota Morris, Joe.
Jackson's pass complete
I like
to number
play
5,
call.
Dakota Morris.
One of the things I've been watching for all night is these Cashion
Tackle on the play by number
Wildcats
21, Jay
tackle the
Simmons.
football. You know, they're looking
Yep.
to make something happen every play.
Yeah.
And so with that going on, the Eagles
Second down,
have really done a good job of securing the football.
Right.
Been
Right.
impressed with that.
Right. Me too. Because they've been ripping at it since the
Oh.
early in the first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, you see our guys, they're doubling up both arms on that ball every time they get in a crowd.
Okay, Joe's going to keep it. He's got some space out here. He's got to make a man miss. Boom! Good job of holding up right there. Come on, Joe. Nice run. First down. There we go. Hey, I want everybody to see Dakota Morris. If we had enough room, I'd go back to instant replay, Steve, because if you see number 5, Dakota Morris, he's got a kill shot on this guy coming.
Yep.
Okay? But he just kind of gets in his way. Doesn't even want to waste to try to get a personal foul. You know, smart football player right
Yep.
there.
And in those situations, all you need is that quarter second or so.
Yep.
And you know, Joe has the speed to
Got him.
take advantage of that. So that's going to make it 1st and 5.
Yep.
From approximately the Wildcat 36.
The ball against Cashion. 5-yard penalty will bring up 1st down and 5.
There you go, Phoenix white shirt with the ball.
The white shirt picking one up there and almost picking one off the turf.
Jackson's pass complete to number
Good job
4.
with his hands there.
Yeah, he did.
White shirt.
Very good catch right there. Nice catch, nice run, making it easy.
Tackle on the play by
Pretty
number
tall
8.
kid. He had to go down a long ways to get to that ball.
All these guys are tall, 6. I was standing next to him after the game a couple weeks ago, like, I know I'm vertically challenged, but dang, these boys are big.
Yep.
All right, we got a stack over here. What we got going?
We got a whole pile of eligible receivers on the field here.
I like it. Option was done. Pitch it. There you go. Good tackle.
Cashion covering that up pretty good.
Yep.
They
Good
well
tackle.
Number
defended.
2, DeAndre Dunn on the carry.
But did he get the first?
Tackle by number 22,
No,
Jake
I don't think he
Branson.
quite did. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 1.
And, of course, this is 4
Gain
down
of
territory here.
3rd down and 1.
Clock running. I like Joe Jackson right behind the old Caminator there.
Folks, we've been using our new instant replay capability. I want to thank the Park family for
Exactly.
donating the funds to make that possible.
Yes, sir. Yes, Steve. And I'm going to second that. Greg Park and your family, the entire Park family, if you're listening out there, this is done because of you and your sponsorship, and we want to thank you and appreciate you. And we've got a good thing going here. We faced a good team tonight, but Watonga faithful, hey, we're getting better and we're getting closer.
Caleb Duran.
So, Mr. Park, thank you very much.
Eagle 1st down and 10.
And I just love it when the community gets together and
Oh,
says,
I do
hey,
too.
you guys need help. Well, we'll step up and help. And that's Watonga people, and that's Watonga faithful, and I just love my community.
Yeah, I do too. It's sure fun to be a part of this place.
Jackson deep on the roll. He's got somebody. There he is.
There we go.
Make that man miss. Oh, that's a good defensive play right there by Cashion. He misses that. Dunn walks in.
So that was a 10-yard pass catch that got
Jackson's
no
pass
yards
complete to number
actually
6.
gained on the field.
DeAndre Dunn tackled on the play
And
by
at
number
this point,
22,
you know,
Jake
you
Branson.
don't want Joe Jackson running around
Gain
right
of
now.
2. Second
You
down.
know, let's just go ahead and hand the ball. You know, if it's
With
me.
all your tendons tired and fatigued, last thing you want is to.
Exactly. We fired our pistols and we just came up short.
Yeah.
They were blanks tonight. We didn't catch the football. But keep fighting. But number 8's where we're going to go only as far as he takes us. Deep. They're coming. We're going to let it go. We got a wide open DeAndre Dunn.
All he's got to do is catch that
Yeah.
ball, and he does.
Yeah.
Touchdown,
They
Watonga Eagles.
send a corner blitz.
Jackson complete to number
That's going to bring your
6.
score to 24,
In
56 to
the end
24.
zone for a Watonga Eagle touchdown.
Yep. Jackson just sits back there, sees the rush coming. That is just poised. That's big-time football back there. That's big-time quarterback play right there.
Yeah, he threw a beautiful ball down there to Dunn, too.
Sure did. And hey, we don't have to worry about Dunn not catching.
Right.
He makes his plays count. Jackson, same play. Dunn
hauls that in one-handed.
Oh my! And Jackson takes a hit back there.
Jackson's pass complete to number 2, DeAndre Dunn. 2-point conversion is good.
2-point conversion.
Score with 3 minutes,
good.
1 second remaining in the fourth quarter. Cashion 56. We're talking 20.
I was just leaning back there to look. Our replay guys I think they're going to play that one for you again.
Okay. All right. Let's go take a look. Can I get back there?
Yeah, go ahead.
New wrinkle here we got here. What we got here, Joe? Okay, which play is this? This is DeAndre Dunn play. Let's go ahead and roll it, Joe. And I want to just kind of see that which touchdown that was. Which play is this, Joe? This is going to be 2-point conversion right here. Okay. Watch the catch right here by DeAndre Dunn. Slow it down. Oh, we can go back just one more time, Joe. Slow that down. Just so I said, amazing one-hand catch. That was a 2-point conversion.
I don't have the touch.
Oh, okay. Nice. We'll get better at that, Steve.
Well, we will, and folks, part of what we are doing is getting personnel used to using the replay settings in the software.
Exactly.
We do have the ability to do slow-mo, and we have the ability to do multiple replays from the past. So, but some of it is a learning curve. So what we do is we try to do main functionality first, and then we add, those extras like the slow-mo and stuff on a little bit later.
Exactly.
We're just trying to get used to it right now.
Right,
I think Joe's doing a pretty good job of
I do
replaying
too.
stuff for folks.
I do too. Thank you. Good job, Joe. Good job, Cy. The whole production team here we got here. We all just do a really good job. And if I'm not mistaken, we're at home next week. Are we right, Steve?
I was looking my schedule up. I was wanting to announce that, so I'm going to go through the whole thing here in just a minute, Derek. So let's put that on hold for just a moment.
Okay, I sure will.
Number 18. Seth Gilbert on the return, tackled by number 16.
Looks like Cashion's loading up here with some of the younger guys. I see most of your vets with
first down and 10.
ball caps on, helmets off, shirts untucked. It's a great feeling. You win a big ball game.
On their own 40.
And on the other side, keep your head up, Watonga Eagles. You guys had a chance to make this game very, very close, and we're coming a long way. We're light years from last year.
Oh yeah, we sure are.
13, Caleb Durant.
So, the state of Oklahoma still needs to be, on notice because they didn't come out here and just dominated us. We just could not stop them We could not stop them on defense. But
number 34, Timmy
offensively,
Jones.
I think
by
we
number
got
53, Landon Wagner.
not
Lost the ball on the play, second down and 11.
easily just as good as talent as Cashion does. Their offensive line is a unit that's probably been together for a long time. They work real well together and open up a lot of holes for the running back. And they just pretty much did whatever they wanted to do tonight from a Cashion standpoint. And we'll learn from this. We'll pick our head up. Understand we've been in a big game. Now we know what a big game feels like. And come playoff time, we'll know what to do with these emotions and adrenals and nerves and things like that happen here tonight. And it looks like Coach Jack here is going to content to run the ball here.
So Derek, you were talking about schedule just a minute ago. The Eagles are going to be at Tonkawa next week.
Play third down and 8.
Well, that's not right either. That's the October 8th game.
Yeah.
Oh, the Eagles must have. Yeah, we've got a week off.
Oh, we've got a week off next week. Oh, okay.
I think that's the deal. So, on the 8th,
yes,
we'll be away at Tonkawa. On the 14th, we'll be at home versus Crescent. And then on the 22nd, we'll be at home versus NRHS, which is a school over in Shawnee.
Okay.
And then on the 28th of October, we'll be away versus OCA.
Number 34, Timmy Jones, on the carry
Christian
brought
up there in
down by
Edmond.
62,
And then the
Lance.
final game of the season will be on November 5th.
Gain of 3 yards on the
at
play.
home
down
against
6.
against Hinton.
Against
So,
Hinton. Okay,
yep.
all right.
So the next,
So we're off next week.
yeah, we're off next week. This game, and then all the rest of the games are district games except for that NRHS game.
Gotcha. So get a little break, get the chance to heal up a little bit.
Yeah.
Next week, you know, you would have liked to have gone into the week with a big win.
Oh, sure.
Especially on your bye week, but you know you can do a lot. You can learn, and these guys need to keep their head up and be proud. They went toe to toe today, and now they know that to beat the best, you're gonna have to truly make you got to play close to the perfect game, if not a perfect game, Steve. Cashion's gonna call timeout, I believe. Not sure. Probably want to substitute some other guys in who haven't played most of the year. And I'm looking at Coach Shack here right now, and he's just really good football coach for the great program. And we're on the rise, though. I'll tell you what, we're on the rise, and I know he knows it. He knows it. He knows we're coming.
You're looking at 26 to 56 over there. That's a 30-point margin.
Yeah, exactly. And they're not
really
30 points. They're not 30 points better than us.
Right. So
you know what I mean?
You've got at least 2 just touchdown drop passes.
Yeah, that's 14 right there.
Yeah, of that. So, the Eagles, I think, have had opportunity, and they've capitalized on quite a bit of that opportunity.
Right.
You can see from those 26 points that are on the board. So
exactly.
It's definitely not a victory, but just a hard-fought pile of experience.
Yeah.
That I like to see.
There's just a lot of good we can take from this, Steve. As the clock runs down, there's a lot of good we can take from this.
Take over on downs.
Because we went up against the best, and we made plays against the best.
Yeah.
We just didn't make them at the right time, and
we burned them twice for very long touchdowns.
Yeah, well, I would not be afraid to see Cashion in the playoffs again. I wouldn't. I would not. I think it would be a more competitive game. These kids, like I said, inexperienced tonight, kind of took over, and we'll take over on downs. And Joe Jackson's still out there. He's going to step back and go deep. He's got a man. Dakota Morris. Get out of bounds, Dakota. You got to get out of bounds, Dakota.
He's not busy. He's not done getting hurt yet.
Jackson's pass complete to number 5.
He gets down to about the Cashion 25.
Yeah.
24.
Now you want to hurry up, and this is for pride right here.
Nick Jolliffe.
This is for pride right here.
For an Eagle, first down and 10.
Yeah, take your pick, Dunn or Sanders, which one you want. Pick your poison. There's Dunn wide open. Jiminy. Oh, good. Football play.
Awesome defensive play by the cornerback.
Good football play right there.
Broken up and knocked down by number 2. Cooper Frazee.
No contact necessary, just athleticism winning the day on that one.
Yep. Joe needed a little bit more gun on that one.
Yep.
And Dunn could have actually came back a little bit and helped his quarterback
a little. If he puts that 5 yards deep in the end zone instead of just on this side of the goal line, then that's an easy one to take.
But anyway, but still, a matchup that, if I'm Coach Watson, I'm trying to score, you might as well try it again. Same play. Out and up. Got him. There you go. There you go. Touchdown. That was beautiful.
Yep.
That's DeAndre Dunn, ladies and gentlemen. Folks, DeAndre Dunn not caring, and that's hard. I'm telling you, Steve, they're not 30 points better than us. They're not. They're just not. We just didn't make the plays today.
Yeah.
DeAndre Dunn did. The rest of us has got to come and make the plays.
Such a special player. It's
you put this at 56 to 34, and that's what? That's a 12-point game. I can walk out of here with a 12-point loss against the state champs. White shirt in motion. Joe just probably going to run this one in. Joe looks a little hampered a little bit, but he gets in for 2, and that's going to bring your score to 56 to 34.
On the carry in the end zone, 2-point conversion is good.
6 seconds left here.
Score with 6 seconds remaining.
Ball game, folks.
Cashion 56, Watonga 34.
Watonga making a good showing here against a very, very well-coached and talented Cashion team.
Exactly. And I'll tell you what, Steve, I'm excited. I know we got the week off next week, but I'm excited for for the rest of the season, because this is encouraging. It is. It's encouraging because we had opportunities to have just as many points as Cashion. Let's just face it. Just face it. So, like I said, we're coming, and these coaches and this program knows it, that we're getting better, and we're widening it, and we're bringing the gap in. And Watonga, I'm still going to say, we're right back going right where we need to be.
Seen a lot of exciting football tonight.
We did.
The Eagles have, made some really, really awesome long plays with huge gains.
Mm-hmm.
And then had, like you said, opportunity to make several more.
Right.
So we've seen some really exciting football here. The one thing I would have liked to have seen is our defense be a little more rigid against their offensive attack.
Right.
I think, like you said, a few more hurries on Harmon, and you might get him,
right,
to
a little bit more pressure.
Making quite so many of those plays.
To where he can make a decision. I don't know if they're gonna have one more play or roll the clock
I think
here.
They took a knee down there.
Man, they're gonna roll the clock, and that's gonna color your ball game right there.
Watonga 34. Cashion fans, your Wildcats will be at OCA in Edmond next week. At OCA next Friday, October 1st.
Well, Derek.
Yep.
Folks, we'll be off next week, I believe, with the Eagles. We'll likely be bringing you the game from Tonkawa. It's going to be an away game. I don't know anything about Tonkawa at this point yet. We'll have to get some cues off the coaching staff a little bit.
We got a week to do it. We got a week to prepare for it and figure out how we're going to do it. And, we still got to get a football team. We'll find out what Tonkawa is all about. Our Eagles need to get their head up. They faced a really, really good football team here tonight, Steve.
They did.
Really, really good football team here, and a valuable lesson learned when it comes to experience and things like that. And I'm proud of my guys. Those little things can be fixed. You feel me? Those little things can be fixed.
Well, so you go up against the best team or one of the best teams in the state in your class. You walk away with a 22-point, deficit.
Yeah.
But it's only a 22-point deficit. You know that you drop 3 or 4, long passes for touchdowns.
Right.
You catch 2 of those, and you are within knocking distance of winning this ball game. So, the Eagles have done a great job tonight playing football. I'm proud of this team and proud of the coaching staff. You don't walk away from this with your head down the ball.
Not at all. Not at all, Steve.
You take this as a stepping stone to greater things coming.
Exactly. Stepping stone. A learning experience, and like I said, you went toe to toe with the best tonight, and scared them. Let's just face it, you scared them. We come here in their house, their homecoming, and we're gonna leave with come up short here tonight, but we learned a lot. We learned we can get better. Steve, and I think that's the thing, the takeaway I got is understanding those key fundamentals, catching the football. You understand what I'm saying? Penalties, things like that, coming up big. Our cornerbacks, our safeties, when to turn your head around, get your ball around. We faced a good offensive team right here, and let's just face it, we weren't able to stop them. But we got our good set offensive team too. That all said is I still believe one of the top 5 offenses in the state of Oklahoma in Class A.
I agree.
And you have to put Cashion up there. Probably number 1 or 2. We haven't seen Rejoice Christian, who they were beaten by, but again, just another day at the office for the Cashion Wildcats, and Eagles will go home. We'll lick our wounds, have a week off, and come back and go to war with Tonkawa.
All right, folks. Well, we're going to call it a night here. We're going to take down the broadcast and suck our stuff up and head home. Get a little rest. Hope you're safe out there tonight and over the weekend. And we just love all you folks out there in Eagle Land, and we just want to keep bringing you these games and give you the opportunity to watch your Eagles play on the field out here, even when you can't make it.
Exactly. And we hope you guys out there enjoyed it. Alumni, Eagle Nation, all of you who were not able to make it out here tonight. It was a good ball game. Our team learned a lot. We're just a little bit young, Steve, but we're gonna fix those things, and we still got the whole rest of the season to go.
You bet. So, folks, we'll see you next time.
Yep.
And until then, WatongaEagles.tv, everybody.
Oh, yeah.